I have arrived. I'm 3 minutes late. Good. My internet's been a bit spotty today, so hopefully I don't get disconnected. But nothing I can do about it. So we'll see what happens. Oh, what happened last time? Oh, right, I didn't even get a chance to look it up. How... Real... Well, that's not gonna work. Suggest drop bloom. Interesting. So this is going to launch me to an urban map, which has terrible frame rates, and I was wondering if there's a way to fix that. Because I already turned off the props or whatever. That didn't seem to improve it much. Trying to figure out if there was a way to improve it further. Suggestions online say to drop the bloom quality. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe. I don't know. I want the props back, though. I like the cars. I think they were cool. I'm gonna turn those back on and see what happens. Yeah, here. And dropped it a little bit, but maybe that worked. It's not nearly as bad as it was yesterday. Or the day before, I suppose. Still not great, though. I wish it wasn't so framey. I like the cars and the lights. Somebody else was suggesting turning off the overlay for Steam, but that's already off. I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, honestly. I mean, the game doesn't even run my GPU, CPU, RAM at 40%. Like, there's no reason for this lag to be happening, unless it's an engine issue, specifically. But whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll just play it how it is. So the problem I was having was that I needed to do an assassination. So I have to go kill a specific person. But this mission, all the enemies in it are incredibly strong. Because there's like 2 Phoenix Hawks, a Centurion, and a Hunchback with medium lasers. And it's only the first squad. I still have to destroy a nobleman over here, which I think did shoot me for... I don't know, I think it's just a bunch of LRMs. But it did a lot of damage to this spot here. And there's a whole nother supporting force coming as well. So I need to run back here. I wish I had jump jets on this thing. Maybe I could walk back? No, I wouldn't get a dodge. Alright, go here. Gain a little bit of ground. Then choose my biggest threat target, or the one I can eliminate. Probably this one. Its torso's almost busted. It's probably worth just focusing it down. Even though it's not a great chance to hit. Although only like 2 things need to hit. Yeah, I'm gonna use precision strike, even though I don't think I need to. Just want to try and guarantee a kill here. you go. Yep, center torsoed. Done.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That's one chunk of damage off.
Good to go.
Okay, Ice Tray. You're pretty much fully armored. You can just run up here and blast that Hunchback. Maybe that's worth doing. Nobody else is low enough to really do anything. Large Laser, LRM-10. Yeah, the Hunchback's the threat here.
Acknowledged.
I wish that the terrain here would give me some proper cover, saying it as I could only feasibly hit, like, my chest and arms. I wouldn't be able to hit my legs, but I know it's not going to matter. Ooh, that wasn't that useful, but I'll take it. I think that means if I hit where that arm was, it'll transfer damage into the torso. Like it's a dice roll sort of thing. Okay, that's a lot of missiles coming in. I think that's the Noble. He's in something that carries an LRM-20, I guess. Okay, Eternity in the big boy. You can go after the Hunchback as well.
Let's go.
Since it hasn't moved. Gonna overheat doing that. It's fine.
There we go.
Oh, nice. That shoulder doesn't have much more health on it. I was hoping to get it off this turn so it didn't do any damage, but next turn will work. Ooh, machine guns. Gross.
Losing lots of armor.
Yeah, I know. Is this guy going in for a punch, or is he just like just trying to angle into my left torso? Shouldn't have done. His accuracy would have been fine, and those LRMs wouldn't have missed.
Losing armor left and right here.
Hunchback I actually am worried about. Because if they unload directly into my left side... it's unlikely they'll miss, yeah. Alright, well, they didn't hit anything specific. They hit, like, center, left, and arm.
Hey, that hurt.
They didn't blow anything. Looks like the
go.
ambushers might only be, like, 1 or 2. Rifleman, I want you to move up. I was hoping to get into that other arc to blast. But it looks like I'm not going to get a chance. Yeah, alright. Okay, just fire.
Betcha.
It'll be fine. I should have stayed in the woods, but seems like I was going to get a front shot anyway.
Found another bad guy.
If I can blow off that arm, everything will be fine.
Take this.
Shoulder, rather. I didn't. That's annoying. Okay. Well, that's fine. Who else do I want to use? I guess the Hunchback. The Hunchback can be taken out with the Trebuchet, provided it doesn't use its turn. No. Yeah. Although, I don't want my right torso being targeted, so maybe... it should be okay. As long as they don't focus fire, it should be fine. Just unload full salvo here. Didn't destroy the torso. I was thinking about focus firing, but I had such a good chance to hit anyway. I didn't want to waste the chance.
Another blip on my
A
screen.
20-tonner Locust? Is that one of the ambushers? I think so. Yeah, it must be. What? Another 20-tonner. Must be a Javelin, maybe? It's probably not a Locust. But if both of the ambushes are Locusts, I'm not too worried. Do you have move and shoot? No. You have Bulwark, though, as long as... passive covers? Yeah, okay. Can I back you up into these woods and give you cover again? That'll allow you to fire at the Hunchback, which is probably overkill, but... as long as it gets destroyed before it has a chance to fire again, I don't really care. There you go. was thinking about salvaging it because I have almost enough pieces, but I didn't want to risk going for a head or a leg at this stage. Rifleman has really bad armor. I really should have kept him in the woods. Or the little trees here, whatever you call that. The park. That would have been a better option, I think.
What's now?
Eternity. You can... Oh, you can actually get a precision strike here. So I could... Oh, man, it's a really bad location. I could walk you up here. And aim for that Centurion's head, maybe. Or maybe that Phoenix Hawk's head. The Centurion's not really a big deal with that LRM-10. But this thing has those machine guns and medium lasers, which I'm kind of worried about. Although, I guess they do about the same damage output regardless. But this has jump jets. Okay. Just get in range to avoid getting shot with them. The annoying guns. 30% chance. Headshot. Pretty sure. Disable one medium laser.
Yeah. Die.
Oh, God. It's so broken. Oh, it's so strong.
Enemy mech
That
destroyed.
one shot to the head. That poor Phoenix Hawk. Oh, my friend. Run. Oh, no. Don't shoot the rifleman. It's got no armor.
Yikes! That hit hard.
Didn't even hit that hard. It just... You just don't have any defense.
Good to go.
Okay, get hidden in these woods again, please. Well, I guess scatter shots, basically. It wasn't aiming at anything, so can't be surprised it didn't blow anything off. There's a pretty fair amount of damage going out, though. It's like 130 damage if it all hits, right? I'm gonna open my beverage, so it's gonna be loud noise real quick. Sorry about this. That one didn't hiss when I cracked it. Treb, you can back off and just fire. Ooh, actually, maybe I can get you a little bit further away there. 65. 75. That's... Okay, you got a good chance there. One dodge and a decent shot, as well as a left face. Fire away. I need to make sure to save some of these LRMs for the Noble, because I don't want it to escape in the first turn. Did I reveal it? Like that one cursed mission. What if the Centurion actually serves that arm serves a purpose? Because I think in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries it made you do more melee damage, or maybe that was a mod I installed. Because maybe it bothered me in that too.
Ready for orders.
You're pretty good to just like hang out here, guy. Give yourself one dodge and turn this direction and then fire.
Position
But
confirmed.
I wish that the left arm did something like immediately obvious. Nice blast. Took off his large laser. Just LRMs and some medium lasers in the torso left. You fool. I have reduction
Not much armor
to
left in that
incoming
location.
damage. Because
Hey.
I'm smart. I say as I'm about to move my Marauder into a place I can't get down from without running. Maybe I'll... no, I want to get rid of that Centurion before it's too late.
Affirmative.
Well, before it becomes an issue. Before it destroys something when I'm not paying attention. Save my proper damage for another round. Wow. Blast that same torso, huh? Is its torso still... I did destroy it, didn't I? Is it center torso now?
Sensor
50 tonner. I think that's the noble. Ooh, that's a lot of missiles. That must be a trebuchet. It's not a catapult, it's only 50 tons. Ooh, does it only have 10 health left? 40 tons. It does have 10 health, that's annoying.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch, you can split fire. This will let you see what the enemy is, but they can't fire on you. Cicada. I'm gonna bet that's the noble. Yeah, it is. So don't fire on that because it'll run immediately. Turn off the ACs. No, that's too much heat. Here's hoping it hits.
Got it.
Center torso. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool.
Destroyed.
Okay, they don't have vision anymore because I have the range extender on the rifleman. I want to make sure everything can get a shot before I engage the cicada.
Standing by.
It seems like actually... Oh, it's back there. Wow, that thing closed some range fast. 2 locusts, cicada, and something else. I didn't know the locust had a... I didn't know that locust would have 2 LRMs. Let's see. That locust is going to be a pain if I don't take care of it, because it's going to be spotting for them. I could sensor lock it so Eternity can fire on it from up there. That might be worth doing. Although, if it misses, it misses. I have a much better chance of, like, blasting it with my missiles than I do with the big guns.
Sensor lock on target.
Trebuchet. Yeah, I knew it had to have one up there. That's a lot of damage incoming. Maybe I should just ignore the locust after all.
I just realized.
I think I'd probably rather take out that trebuchet than deal with the
Standing
locust.
by.
Especially since it didn't get very many evasions. Do I want to headshot this? No, I might go for torso since it's a better chance to hit. Headshot has like a guaranteed kill if it hits though, but a 90% chance just to wipe out like half its damage seems better. Which arm has the medium lasers in it? That one? Yeah, okay. It's a 90% chance to hit that location. Just need to make sure to ignore that noble. Unless I hit it with a stray shot, it should be okay. It's left arm? Why is that left arm taking so much damage? Oh yeah, because the Phoenix Hawk up there. If I move a little bit closer, I can do a little bit of damage. Hey, bird. Just off to sleep, but we're lurking? Okay, well, enjoy. I'm sure the stream will be great, provided that my internet doesn't pop out, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Thanks for popping in and saying hey. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to get the all the aggro on the Centurion. That seems like a good idea. I just need to not accidentally hit the wrong mech here. Ooh. AC-20 generates a ton of heat. Both these lasers generate the same amount of heat as one shot from this AC-20.
Engaging.
Target down.
Oh no, I knew it. I knew it.
Bring it down.
It's gonna call for evac now, and I have nobody else to go.
Commander?
Okay, glitch. I need you to move up. I guess fire. Right there. What is this? Left arm. Goodness. Although this thing has amazing range. I don't need to be that close. Oh, it's just the angle, though. You've been here the last few as well, and just lurking? That's good. I'm always happy to have lurkers. So by all means, continue lurking. I'm glad you're sleeping regularly. It's healthy.
Got it.
I'm gonna bank on it not evacing next turn. I don't trust it, but I'm gonna hope.
Affirmative.
But if it calls an evacuation, I don't know if I'll be able to stop it. Depends on where it lands. There's not a whole lot of room here. I don't know how much room it needs. Maybe like here would be a good spot for it to evac. Up here. Over here. I guess there's a lot of spots. Over here would be good. So I gotta be aware of everywhere. Trebuchet. I can get 2 on that and maybe blast that Treb. In the hopes that it knocks off an arm. Yeah, I might do that. If the Marauder didn't miss, would have been a lot better. Yeah, structure exposed. Not so bad. Locust coming in to be a nuisance and spot.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
That's okay. Centurion. If I can move the Centurion forward and maybe blast Cicada. I could take out the Cicada in 1 turn. I think. It has 115 center torso armor. The Marauder can do 125? No. 40-40, and then 50-50, so 180. If it unloads everything, it might be wise to, I'm gonna close regardless, because I want to make sure I can keep it in my sights, but Cicada's incredibly fast. It hasn't moved this turn either. So it might be worth taking that shot with the AC-20. But if I alert it, it has another move.
Firing all weapons.
Wow, I just like crotch shot the poor the poor trebuchet.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Eternity, you're gonna overheat yourself, but I need to take a shot on that, please. Oh, you're not gonna overheat, you're fine. Oh, you're not close enough, that's why. If I move to here, is that a better shot? It is closer. I don't know if better is the word. 85, 75. That doesn't really matter. Although, if it's the same value anyway, right here's fine.
Moving to position.
I'm not interested in salvaging the Cicada. Well, that's not true. I want to, but I'm not really too worried about it. Just go for a center torso with everything, please.
Targeting. For now, strike.
Ooh, that was really close. I should have gone for a leg. That would have stopped it running.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, I moved the Treb for some reason. I wouldn't have moved the Treb first. I would have removed the Cicada first. I think we're okay.
They've blown
Centurion
past my
didn't lose
armor.
its arm. You don't want to lose that AC-20. They're pretty expensive. Rifleman, you have a pretty good chance of hitting something crucial here. So go for it.
Got it.
Just anything, please. Knock out a leg, anything. No. Oh no. Gets both of its moves. I'm not sure if it has to call reinforcements on its first turn or not. Uh-oh, 65 tonner. It is running.
Our target is bugging out. Stop it before it gets away.
Okay, luckily I have the ability to sensor lock. So I can use the LRMs, which is what I needed them for, just in case this happened, because it's in a place I can't reach. Although, it can't escape there. Unless it has jump jets. I'm not sure. I don't know if Cicada has jump jets or not. These little locusts just being a nuisance. Yeah, go ahead and blow off that arm, I don't mind. That's the arm I don't need. Alright. So, the person with sensor lock is my heavy mech, which has one initiative down like I do, which is fantastic. Good. Go ahead and sensor lock that, please.
Go solo.
Then next turn, I'm going to use the trebuchet to try and knock out its leg, maybe, with missiles.
That shot went internal.
Okay. What am I seeing over here? I'm picking up something over there. Oh, no, it's just like... Yeah, okay, it was just that. 60% chance? That might be okay. I'm gonna use the, I'm gonna use Precision Strike to increase that chance to hit. So it don't matter none. I want to hit center torso, but I'm gonna try for a leg, because it will just hit the center torso anyway. If I miss. Left arm destroyed, that's not what I needed. Don't know how much distance it can cover. I should check to see if it has jump jets. It does not have jump jets. So I don't know why it ran into that tiny little building area. Trebuchet. What? You have your entire left side busted, so you need to be right facing to the enemies. Or back facing, I guess. That works too, actually.
Moving out.
They can't blow up your back armor in one turn, I don't bet. I wish there was an Overwatch, so I could deal with that one. Turn off one medium laser, please. There you go. That's half the thing's damage gone.
Target's taking a critical hit.
$65 tonner. Oh no, it's PPC catapult. Ooh.
Where's all my armor?
Well, it's gone now. It's melted to slag,
Waiting
bud.
for orders.
Sorry. It is the way. Yeah, just close. Try to get close enough to deal with that cicada when it sprints next turn. I don't know where it's gonna go to, but I know that it can. If they put it like here, it can just sprint to the end, and we can lose. If it puts it like over here, we might have a chance of getting it. Or like if it goes over here, maybe. Without the ability to like Overwatch, I'm not positive. Turn off a large laser. It wasn't terrible damage, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Where's their evac spot? Oh, all the way up there? Good. That's fine. If it has to run all the way up here, I can definitely get it before it gets away. Even with that many evades, I'm pretty confident. Yeah, thank goodness. An actual fair evac location. Okay, I'm gonna reserve the trebuchet as last time. I don't want to use the thing that can run, or the thing that can fire on running targets. And luckily for Marauder over here, it should be within range to just walk out the back and fire on it. Those locusts are so annoying. I should really deal with them.
Enemy in rear arc.
That's okay. It's weak. A medium laser is a nuisance, but otherwise it's fine.
Right
Eternity, can you get an angle here? You sure can. Ooh, but you'll be incredibly close to that. Oh, also she doesn't have, we don't have enough morale,
Roger
because I haven't
that.
been destroying enemy mechs. We'll see what the chances are. 25%? Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to sensor lock it and just unload with the LRMs and hope for the
I
best.
got a sensor lock.
I don't think it can make that distance in one more turn. I think it'll take 2 still. But it can get pretty close. And if I don't get a good location to counter it, it'll be a problem. What's next? The catapult's in stage 2 there. Can I get a direct line of sight anywhere? That's a 35%. That's 35. That's gonna get me shot by a catapult. I do want to be able to chase it up. So it's gonna go this direction, so I'm gonna run this way. Okay. I think I said chase it up. I meant follow it up. Then just use your LRMs. Should do a spattering of damage. Maybe it'll get lucky. Oh yes, relic destroyed. That's what I was looking for. All right, we're basically, it's basically a done deal at this stage. I'm still worried about that catapult now, but we'll handle it.
Standing by.
Centurion, I want to get you just out of line of sight here, honestly. So you can just run over here, shoot this thing in the side, I guess. Why is that such a low chance to hit? Is it just recoil? It is. Oh, it also has evades, I guess. You can go for a punch. Get yourself some cooldown and reloads.
Engaging.
Oh, what a bad miss.
That's a miss.
That Centurion for sure is going to lose something next turn. I think even with only one leg, the thing will still be able to move pretty far. Or not.
Commander?
Well, 3 evades is pretty good. Ooh, I could... I could split fire and blast both the Trebuchet and the Locust here, because they both have very little evade. That might be worth doing, because I might be able to take out both of them. Locust is kind of pathetically armored. Neither of them have defense. 40 damage will do on that one. I don't want to overheat myself. What's the Trebs looking like? 27? Okay. Put 2 into the Locust and 1 into the Trebuchet.
Roger that.
Yes, okay, good, I got it. Nice. Double kill. Good job, Glitch. Always reliable.
That's a kill.
Oh, please don't hit my arm. Okay, good. I don't want to deal with that, but I'm gonna have to.
Oh.
Luckily, I should have enough. Yeah, after that kill, I should have enough to use the Macabre Derrick. Locust or catapult. Oh, can I get a line of fire on that? Oh no, it's the building I'm shooting. Okay, never mind. Ooh, I could go here and start closing. I think I'm pretty confident that the Marauder will be able to take out that Cicada. So I'm gonna start focusing the catapult here. That's fine. It didn't even move, so it's dead
Minor
next
damage,
turn.
Commander.
Orders.
Centurion, you're not going to be able to make any sort of coverage here. It might be worth trying to flank, but I worry that he's going to take a huge amount of damage. What side do I need facing? Left. If I can get around this corner and next turn
Heading out.
shoot that catapult in the back with the AC-20, I think I'll be alright. Oh, whoops, I didn't even realize it was going next. Oh, well, it's fine. It's just hobbling along. It has no chance of escaping. I might even go for a leg shot to try and salvage it. That way I can get a cicada myself. It's a pretty heavy light mech.
Standing
As far
by.
as light mechs go, I guess. This is a bad position. I'm going to have to put my back arc up to that catapult if I want to take it out. Well, maybe I can get away with a side. I think that might be a side. Maybe. Maybe
On
it's a
my
side.
way.
But it is a back arc in the cicada, so I'm not going to be able to target the leg. Is that a side? I can't tell. I guess not, because I can't see it. Oh, I am in the side. Nice. Blast its leg off. Not for that much damage, jeez. Although, I do want to guarantee it dies. So maybe I should.
Affirm.
Ah, well, I missed. That's okay. Ready for pickup? Okay. Head for the LZ. Alright. I can just start heading towards the LZ, I guess. No issue. Oh, yeah, she can move before the big thing can. Oh, but it's going to get to go first anyway. Oh, no, right in the back, huh? Oh, no, good. It's going for the Treb. I'm not happy about, but I'm a lot less... I'd be a lot less upset if the Treb took damage.
Good to go.
It's not as expensive to repair. Rifleman, you can just destroy that poor locust. It didn't even move. Really.
Coordinates received.
It's not a great chance to hit, but as long as one or two of them hit, it'll die. I can probably turn off the large laser. One of them.
Firing on target.
Oh. It's definitely dead next turn.
That's a critical hit.
I really like this. I always thought the locusts were about the size of cars. Like, this is a car right there. These things are, like, very tall. I mean, I guess the cockpit's about the size of a car, maybe about twice as wide. Yeah. Alright, Trebuchet. You're pretty good to just blast that catapult apart. But you'll also take a bunch of damage if you don't face left. Of course, you might just take a bunch of damage anyway. This is not the catapult I want to salvage, but I won't be unhappy if I do. I probably won't use it if I salvage it, because it's just a very heavy mech with 2 PPCs. I already have enough mechs that run hot. But more heavy mechs aren't anything bad.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
That's fine. That's my most armored spot right now. Unfortunately.
Commander.
Eternity, I need you to turn around and maybe get a back shot? Ooh, yes. Okay, do it.
If you say so.
I can precision target one of its arms off, too.
Okay, firing him.
Wow, that was a really bad shot. I missed 2 times.
That looked like
Pretty sure that was like a
pretty-
90% chance to hit down here and on the target.
Orders.
That was really unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate, my right arm is the only thing that's going to be exposed here if I go this way. Can I get an angle without exposing my right flank? No. But it might knock it down if I hit it with the AC-20. which we're going to rely on, because otherwise I'm going to lose my arm and I'll be mad. Just go for that same spot, I guess. Try to knock off one of its arms.
Roger.
Oh, what a miss. What a series of misses. Although, can you imagine being that catapult? It just got blasted in the back, and then all of a sudden, like, a massive building just explodes in front of you as a shell flies past your cockpit. Like,
Waiting for orders.
jeez. I must be like... Probably needs some new pants by now. I just, ooh, that's an actual shot. I'm surprised by that. I could split fire, maybe, if I can get a better angle. No. I just have to take a shot to the back again. Go for it. Try and knock out something. All its front armor's pretty good still. Turn off the large laser. Yeah. Not enough damage to knock off an arm. Ideally, it'll panic and move to a dumb location to try and get maximized armor. It did, yeah. Ah, I knew it. Oh, I actually got my left torso, which is great. I think I lost my, Oh, I didn't lose anything. I forgot I took the LRMs out. So yeah, that was actually the best place it could have blown off. If it was going to blow off anything, that's the best place it could have done it. I guess the arm would have been better, but I think with two PPCs firing into the same location, it would have blown off the arm anyway. Or the torso anyway. Trebuchet has no more goodies. I just run up here and blast this locust now, because I can't, I have no LRMs to fire. And I'd like to get the rifleman in a better position.
Engaging target.
What? That was such a good chance to hit. It always gets to a point where, like, I should evac, but the evac is so far away that it's just easier to fight all the mechs on the battle and just evac that way. Even though I lose a little bit of money because my mechs get damaged. Do I want... I might need to... Does Ice Tray have fire and move? He doesn't.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're gonna use you first. Gonna do the same thing. We're gonna precision fire the back arc.
I'm there.
To turn something off so you don't overheat. Just blast off an arm, please. Turn off a large laser? No, PPC. Fine.
Roger that.
Nice. There you go. That's half its damage gone.
Critical hit, Commander.
And then
Receiving you.
you might survive if I brace here. Or fire. Like if I walk up to here and fire, it'll hit that same side that's now damaged. It won't be able to kill because I'm not firing in the back. But it might be okay. Does Bulwark activate if I'm walking, or do I have to go into guarded cover, whatever? Cover and guarded provide... Oh, I can't, okay. If I go here, I can walk to here, brace, and then next turn pop out and fire.
Location confirmed.
It probably can't close that distance, I hope.
Commander?
And the rifleman can get to a position where I can split fire. Good. That's what I was waiting for. Felt like a waste to allocate so many resources to destroying that locust, when I could just get both. A shot on both. Large lasers? Nah, only one, okay. Give me the... What arc am I in? Right arc? Okay. One large laser into the locust should do it.
Affirmative.
Nice. Good job. Good job. That's what I'm talking about.
Enemy down.
And the catapult's gonna keep on trying to get out of sight. Oh wow, that's a terrible location. I'm gonna get so many shots on that guy. And And that's gonna be like the Marauder gets its back shot immediately. Like it's incredibly bad to position there.
Engaging target.
Aye, aye.
It's a pretty bad chance to hit, but I might take it anyway because I'm pretty confident I'll knock it out this turn before it gets its chance to go. Yeah, basically. One more turn will do it. One more shot will do it. I might not even bother going into the back arc because its armor is stripped on both sides here. But I am gonna precision strike still, just to make sure I destroy the center torso, so it doesn't blow off my AC-20. Because I don't know how many more AC-20s I have lying around the place to replace it with. There you go. There you go.
Enemy mech.
Well done. You managed to wipe out Op 4. I can extract right now. Yay!
Mission successful.
Okay, let's see what parts I got. I don't remember what salvage rights I took. Did I take more salvage or more money? I think I was struggling with money. Not as bad as I thought I was. 10% extra payment, 284. Yeah, I must have gone with salvage rights. That's going to be a pretty expensive repair. Ice Tray needs a lot of health back. It's been out of commission for a while. I got 4 parts. Oh, annoyingly, they took 2 different Phoenix Hawks. I could have probably gotten a Phoenix Hawk this round if only they hadn't took 2 different types. I'll take an accuracy PPC. That sounds like a good trade. LRM 15 with stability damage seems pretty cool. And then I can get one more Centurion part, a Hunchback part, and everything else is just sort of whatever. I kind of want the Phoenix Hawk. It seems like a fun mech to have, but don't really mind. Well, I got two of the Phoenix Hawk parts, that all 3 of the Phoenix Hawk parts I didn't have. That must be the one I salvaged by shooting in the head. Okay, well, that wasn't a bad haul. It's definitely worth the amount of damage I took. Of course, the repairs are still going to be more than the money I made, I think. 260 grand. Although I don't have to replace any guns, so maybe not. Let me check. Bays. Centurion. Repair. What do you got for me? 130 grand. And the Treb. 2,000. Okay, yeah, so I still made about 100 grand. Not so bad. I might replace the PPCs on the Marauder. One of them. Why do I have the medium lasers there? Oh. I can't put it there, that's why. So, medium laser in the wrist. I do want this to be in the torso, so I have an extra gun to fire with. Although maybe it's wiser to put the PPC in the shoulder, because then it's harder to destroy. Its accuracy's worse, but because I'm putting an accuracy one in anyway, I think it might balance out. What is the stock roll here? Oh no, it's a large laser, medium laser, PPC, PPC. And a bunch of heat sinks. This heat efficiency is a lot worse, though, so that's why I chose to switch it out. It does extraordinary damage, but it only fires once. With the way I have it, I can fire twice before it overheats most of the time. So even though it's a bit weaker, I put more armor on it too, so I think it's okay. It doesn't get close enough to bother with the support weapons. It's never within that range, usually. Well, last round it was, but ideally, most situations, I'll keep it long range. But yeah, so the torso-mounted PPC, I think, is a good one to keep because of the accuracy bonus. Medium laser in the right wrist feels like a bad call, but we'll see how this works out. And then the trebuchet, I'm going to replace the LRM-15 you have with a better LRM-15 that I just got for 2 stability damage. Crit and stability. So that's the same. So luckily I can replace this one if it gets destroyed. Although it's a bit worse for some reason. Oh, it's 50% crit. Jeez, alright. Okay, that's good. I kind of... Oh no, I shouldn't do that. I kind of want to put more LRM ammo in, but I'd have to get rid of one laser. I might do that. It'll drop some damage, but it'll give me more ammo, because I always feel like the LRM ammo runs out a little bit too early. Put it in a leg. That's a terrible place for that, but I don't know where else to put it. I don't want to put it in the torso, because if it... I don't want that torso to blow up as often. Although, honestly, if... Well, no, because I have 2 LRMs, so I should keep it the way it is. This one's way more accurate, because it's in the arm. So that's probably pretty good. Yeah, just keep it there, it'll be fine. Repair. So that gives it another, like, 3 volleys, I think.
Shouldn't be too hard.
It might be a bad move, but it might also be great. Who knows? Those missiles have come in handy so many times. Okay, mech warriors. Who can level up? Cold fire. You're gonna get the coolant vent and some extra aim, please. Sounds great. What does this do? Come on, drop that. And what? Nope. Indirect fire penalty. Oh, you don't even have indirect fire. That's fine.
Training confirmed.
That'll be fine. Eternity,
Standing
you're
by.
incredibly reliable. I want you to have an indirect fire penalty. Sure, you're piloting the Marauder. You don't need that. More base weapon hit chance sounds great. Some extra guts for recoil penalty and overheat threshold. Perfect.
Mech warrior training complete.
Gearhead. Called shot mastery sounds pretty good on anybody, basically. Glitch. Just base weapon hit chance, maybe.
Training confirmed, Commander.
What's up,
Ice
boss?
tray. I kind of want you to have the ace pilot. I don't have enough ace pilots. That's a very useful skill, but it's difficult to determine which one's more useful. I need to get indirect fire bone. I need to get called shot mastery and indirect fire because I'm piloting the trebuchet. Those are both good ones, and that base melee hit just isn't useful. Ideally, you don't want to be in that close quarters. Like, that just puts you as a sitting duck.
Orders.
I don't know if there's... I guess there's probably some mechs that are specifically meant to go and blast at point blank, but
Training confirmed, Commander.
I don't have any if that's the case. I mean, the Centurion with its AC-20 is the closest I have. Hit defense, I think I might... That's a pretty decent one, I'll grab that. Melee defense as well, yeah.
Mech warrior training complete.
To avoid getting punched better. How about the hiring hall? Anybody in here? Have I already checked this place? I have not. We have Paradise.
How might I help?
That is not a voice I would expect coming from that face. But you can help by being hired. I'm not going to read your obituary. I mean,
New mech warriors.
your information, because I will read that if you die. Ship upgrades? What are we working on now? Working on something. I don't know what. Okay, what is my next mission I want to do? I have to wait for some repairs, but... Show of force, I guess? It's an escort mission. Alright, that's not too bad. What about Liao? Who you want to fight against here? Rimward Periphery? Torian Concordat. Okay, good. I'll be happy to take that mission as well. And then grave robbing. I probably should do that today. Although tier 3 missions are still so difficult for me. I think if I get one more heavy mech, I think I could probably manage to do it.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Oh god, my money, it costs so much to keep myself afloat every like month. What mechs do I want to put into cold storage? I don't know why I have 2 spiders out right now. They're also the exact same. I didn't bother changing them up at all. You can just trash this. As much as I like the spider, I'm not sure I'm going to be using it much. I'm going to put it in cold storage just to save on money. The Vindicator is reliable. I need to get my things all set up. These two I'm not going to use too often, I don't think. The Rifleman's kind of situational. Trebuchet I'm replacing light mech with. Like, that's my scout mech, basically. Well, not really, but that's what I'm going to run my scout in. Marauder is going to replace the Vindicator. Essentially. So maybe a Shadowhawk. Maybe Vindicator can be the equivalent of the Trebuchet. So Blackjack and Rifleman, based on the crew I bring. I think it's a good one. This is really hot. This is a really hot team. The Griffin's incredibly hot as well. Centurion's not too bad. I might swap the Vindicator and the Trebuchet here. That sort of balances out their weight class as well, I think. 55, 45, 50, and then 16, 75, yeah. The Jenner, as much as I like it, again, I'm going to put it into cold storage just to save money, because I don't know when I'll use it. I worry about bringing light mechs on missions in general, because I don't feel like the AI or the combat is as fair to me as it is to the enemies when it comes to evasions. It feels like even if I have like 20, or even if I have like 9 evades or whatever, that I can still be blasted with no issues. So a light mech always feels like a liability. I think I'm gonna go for money on this one, because it's just an escort mission. Actually, what was that balance? It was an increase of 200 grand, no, like 90. And then an extra 200. Yeah, okay, so it's probably more beneficial to me to do that. Although this gets me to the next tier, so maybe I'll do that. Because that way I can get no salvage, but I'll get a boost up in the reputation. And I'll get a decent amount of money, so I'll do that instead. Okay, let's see. Put me in the Blackjack. The old Burt. Run good. Shoot with the UAC. Switch out the Centurion for the Shadowhawk. Put Coldfire in. Glitch in the Rifleman's pretty good. Although, I probably should bring... It's an urban map again. I need to have more speed, I think. So the Griffin might be a better option here. Because it can jump real good. Rifleman's good at distance, but there's not going to be many sight lines. And it serves the same purpose as the Blackjack does. And being able to fire and move might be better here instead of breaching shot. Okay. That seems alright. Well, maybe the Vindicator as well for mobility. But this thing with the ability to like aim better seems like it's a good shout to keep. Yeah, okay, that'll be an okay team. And plus it's alright, it's a skull above what it should be anyway. The tonnage is more than the difficulty. Though honestly, I don't trust that difficulty at all. Feels like I get ambushed a lot and destroyed when I think I'm good. Theft and banditry on New Vandenberg have become a tremendous problem of late, to the point that House Davy Incorporate interests can't safely or can't safely move goods over land. We need a mercenary company capable of defending our convoy and deterring any hostile forces that may want what it's carrying. Payment will be remitted upon our receipt of the convoy and the successful evac of your lands. Okay, last time I went to defend a convoy,
Initiated.
they blasted one of my cars immediately. This is a convoy escort mission. We need to take premeditated position, rendezvous with the convoy, and get us to a destination in one piece. Rendezvous point is here, designated Zone Alpha. After you've met up with the convoy, get to extraction. Then, get out yourself. Good luck, Commander. Okay. These drop pods... these drop pods must be incredibly expensive. There's these massive metal, like, shells for dropping mechs.
On my way.
Oh, enemy contacts already, huh? How many? A Jenner, an unknown mech, 20-tonner. Alright. Maybe I'll... well, I guess it'll probably run around this way, so maybe I should go here. Head it off.
Don't need to tell me twice.
And you can't fire this round because we're not in combat yet. So I'm going to move you to here and just prepare to fire. Oh, that's jump jets, whatever it is. Panther. I haven't seen a panther in a while. Phew. Aw, what? That's what I mean. Look how many evasions I have here. Like, that thing just hit me. No problem. I guess it's on high ground, so I suppose I can forgive that, but still. Can get an evasion here and still have the range to hit. But the Jenner moved less. Jenner hasn't moved at all, so maybe I'll make an effort to hit that instead. Yeah, let's do that. It's also got bad armor. I think the difficulty jump was because they stopped giving mechs bad armor.
Engaging target.
I got so used to fighting all these mechs with like half armor or less or whatever, that once they start putting full armor on them, I just don't know how to deal with them in the same way. That jump didn't seem necessary. We could have just ran. I think you would have got the same number of evades. But maybe you wouldn't have had a good shot. What is that? A 30-tonner? Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Shadowhawk, you can do nothing. You can probably attack that. It didn't get very much range, or movement, I mean. So walk behind this building and see what that is. It didn't even bother. Oh god, it's a javelin. All right, unload. It didn't even get any movement, so
Go.
don't have to worry about missing.
What can I do for
Okay,
you?
Griffin. How strong is this building? Pretty strong. I might get the high ground.
Taking the high
I
road.
doubt they'll take it out in one turn. Okay, that's a pretty good chance to hit, considering the amount of evasions. That's a decent chance to hit. I won't hit that. So split fire, PPC into that, and then LRMs into you.
Right, Commander.
Ah, barely. Barely a miss. Pew pew.
Hey.
Okay. Eternity, you are... you're not going to have a good chance of hitting anything, I don't think. Maybe I could get a cheeky... Nah. Alright, you're just going to walk up and fire your large lasers. I'm not going to use all your weapons on this. Don't want to overheat you yet. Everything in moderation. Oh, actually, you know what? I increased her heat threshold, so she actually has 3 shots now instead of 2, so maybe I will just fire everything.
I hope these hurt.
I said large lasers, I meant medium lasers. Eh, whatever. I got a hit, that's fine. Would have liked 2, but 1's fine. If you would have stayed up all in that building, you would have had a much better chance of living. But I guess you needed to keep moving. Oh, you know what I should have done is blown up that building. It would have, like, knocked out its legs. Blackjack, back up a bit, since they're closer now. Still don't have a good shot here, but maybe I can get close enough to fire on that. I can. But it means I'm gonna... Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Oh, God, this rangefinder is amazing, huh? Look at that. I can hit it from over here. This reminds me of some weird poll from Zoids. It was an episode where I think it was just like a throwaway, like one-time thing. There's these giant like wolf creatures called like shadow wolves or shadow foxes or something like that, and they have like massive artillery cannons on their back, and they're just like pounding. It's either a wolf or a raptor. I don't remember which one it was. It's been years since I've seen it. But it was either a raptor or a wolf, and it was firing like from miles away, and they were like just getting blasted, and nobody knew what was happening. And it's kind of like that here, where it's just like just blasting this guy from like across the map, and he doesn't even have sensor locks on me from this distance. Wow, what a jump! I guess he has sensors on me now. Unfortunately, he's gonna get punched directly in the back of the head for that jump. Hold fire. Punch him. He's too fat. He has way too many evasions to try shooting. So, just go for a punch.
Critical hit, Commander. I hear ya.
You're still good. Nobody's firing on that building. This Jenner didn't move enough to avoid getting blasted apart. Nice.
Another hit like that, and you're toast.
I would be astounded if an actual building could handle this amount of like weight on top of it. Like, cause like a jump jet, like, cause it has to like jump and then land. To have like, you know, these things, they say they're like 30 tons or 20 tons or whatever, but they're definitely bigger than that based on the size. And even then, like, even if they weren't, I don't think like an office building could handle 30 tons landing directly on top of it like that. It would just collapse immediately. Oh yeah, he has to be able to move after firing. So just hide back here.
I leap, I soar.
Whee!
I'm here.
Okay, Eternity, you can probably just punch this guy out and finish him off to deal with him. But it might be better to go for a called shot on that Jenner, just to eliminate it from the match. I can basically eliminate 2 mechs from the match right now, or 1 of 2. Although the Panther, if I might try to called shot the Panther and see if I can get a good shot on it, because that PPC is going to be a problem soon. Yeah, there you go.
Targeting. For now, strike.
Nice, there you go. Easy. This thing is really strong.
Critical hit, Commander.
Just having the ability to just aimed fire like that, aim shot. The bonus to the precision fire is so good. No, the Burt. How dare you? It's so far out of range. Oh, I thought this was like a... These little pylons here I thought were like a claw mark in the ground, and I'm like, do they have like giant monsters in Battletech? Terrifying. I would love it, but I thought it was like a really grounded like sci-fi, so I didn't think it would, but if it did, oof, that'd be cool. I suppose there's other genres that have that sort of thing. Wouldn't really fit so much. Go for a called shot on that fallen Jenner.
Engaging target.
Wow. Oh, there you go, okay. Like, geez, that was a lot of damage for that center torso to take.
Destroyed.
Can't believe Coldfire took a shot to the head immediately from a rocket.
We're getting outflanked. Waiting for orders.
Coldfire. It didn't get very many evades, but I think it's more than I can handle. Go for a punch. Just punch that javelin again. Teach it a lesson.
Affirmative.
Don't jump around so much. Wow. Yeah, alright.
That's a kill.
I mean, I literally like after last mission I was talking about how no mechs ever need to be in melee range, but considering how well melee counters evasions,
Waiting on you, Commander.
turns out actually pretty okay getting into melee range sometimes. Although in like honestly, these things should not get this close. It's way too good. They should have stayed far away.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
PM Collector Boy, hey, how you doing? In my game, I stripped a Goss off Highlander and gave it to the Marauder just because I called shot bonus. I don't know what a Highlander is, but if it has a Goss on it, I want one. Those Gosses in the shops are so expensive,
There.
so they must be great. But the called shot bonus is already incredibly busted with PPCs, so I can't imagine it getting much better.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That poor Locust. I'm gonna punch it. Although I guess I can't unless I can see it, huh? Well, I suppose I can get... There you go, right there. That's close enough. Yeah, go for precision strike. I've got full morale, or whatever you call it. Yeah, to go for a headshot, why not? As long as it hits. They like all missed. Alright, whatever.
Critical damage detected.
Good to go.
Yeah, I think that's what it is for my... The way it is now. It's either 35 or 33. I can look real quick.
I guess.
It's ridiculously good, whatever it is. I've knocked out several heads because of it. It's 35 right now, and with the PPCs.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize it was guarded. Whoops. I shouldn't have done that.
Commander,
Not well.
moving to position.
Besides, I need to knock it out anyway, so I might as well just take a turn of rest. It's not much of a threat here.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Although I'd really like to kill it this turn,
What can I do
please.
for you?
That should do it.
No sweat.
I'm gonna turn off my LRMs here. I'm gonna save those for when the escort begins.
Right, Commander.
There you go.
See that? Did you see it?
That worked out. Yeah, full gunnery 10. None of my people have. Well, I think maybe Eternity here has gunnery 10, but gunnery 9 I think is when you get the called shot mastery, and everybody who gets that is just incredibly good. It is an amazing upgrade.
Coordinates received.
Moving to position.
Blackjack. So far back. Call it the backjack. Is it 2 million? It's something like that. I've only been able to find them in the Tory and Concordat sections, and they hate me, so it's like 5 million.
Copy.
It would make sense if it's 20 or like 2 million, but it's a lot, whatever it is. It's way more than I can like afford for a gun. that might have a chance of just getting destroyed. I just got word from a Davian convoy. You've secured the area around the position, and they're on their way to the extraction point. Keep them alive. Keep in mind the convoy will stay near you for protection. Continue advancing to get them to the extraction point. I don't know where the extraction point is. All the way over there, huh? Uh-oh. You guys going? There you go. There you go. Oh, they're like barely moving at all because I'm so far away from where they need to go. Okay, everybody can sprint still, luckily. So that means no combat's happening. Oof, the frames in this map. I don't want to... I guess I sort of have to go out front. That way they attack me first, ideally. If I come across anything. Can I get through there? Yeah. Okay, good.
Advancing, I guess.
Yeah, I think the Gauss is like extreme range, and I don't think any of my other guns have been extreme range. I ended up buying a UAC, which was like the first like special gun I got. And it's been incredibly good. It generates a lot of heat, though. I didn't expect it to generate as much heat as it does. But it's a fantastic gun. It's a UAC-2. It's on my blackjack. Where are the enemies going to come from? Probably up here, I'm going to guess. There's not... Well, actually, there's a ton of room down here they could come from, so maybe I should probably look for there. This mission's so quiet. It's weird not having guns going off every round. I can't make it anywhere high. I can go here.
Engaging jump jets.
Just try to get an angle on whatever enemies might be spawning soon.
There. Okay.
I mean, this mission was incredibly easy, like difficulty-wise. It was only 2 skulls, and I have a 3 chevron lance, or whatever you want to call it. 3 weird symbol with bird or whatever. So it's not like it's gonna be a hard fight regardless, but I'm worried they'll pull out some nonsense like they always do out in like the last 5 minutes of the match. Just wipe out like half the convoy and dock my pay. Grim at 13, how you doing? Weekend's going pretty good. Probably... what house am I fighting for? I don't know. Right now I'm on the side of Davian. I'm not sure who my favorite house is. Probably the, oh goodness. The hard to pronounce one. I don't know if they're a major house or not. The, Magistracy or whatever like that. I think that seems like a fun house. I like their like motto or whatever.
Engaging jump jets.
But I'm pretty new to MechWarrior as well. I played MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries and I read a couple of their books and I really enjoyed what I had read and what I'd played. But other than like that very small amount of information, I don't really know much about it otherwise. But so far, I've also been having a great time. It's been a lot of fun learning about the lore that's existed since, you know, the 80s or whatever. They've had a long time to flesh it out.
Okay.
And it shows.
Let's go.
Is it one of the main 5 houses? I think so. What is it? It's Liao, the Capellan Confederation. Davian, Steiner, the Red Dragon people that I don't remember the name of, and I'd have to look after this mission. Maybe it isn't one of the main factions. I thought it was, but who knows. I think they're purple, if that helps. Hey Bert, how you doing?
Good to go.
Why haven't they attacked me? There's not even a second force
Right,
coming.
Commander.
Are they going to arrive when they're about to evac? What's happening? I was like worried for a second that I might lose.
Got
Everything's
it.
doing fine here. Enemy contact. There you go. There's those enemies. That's what I'm moving for. More contacts on sensors, Commander. Looks like Pirate Assault Team. Stop them before they can destroy the convoy. The convoy's literally almost done. Like it's all in the evac zone.
On its way.
Like there's just this guy here who decided to take a weird route. What do we got? 20 ton, 25 ton, unknown, unknown. Okay. So there's a couple of locusts, probably a locust, javelin, something else. Maybe a panther. They're fast, but I should be able to fend them off. Where's my griffin at? Right there. Oh, it's a flea. Oh, a flea with a flamer? Small lasers, medium lasers, machine guns. I haven't seen a flea in a long time. Oh, House Merrick? Okay, then I guess it's not one of the main factions. If I had to choose a main faction, I guess it would probably be... I don't know, maybe it would be Merrick. They're like the traders and stuff, aren't they? I've always enjoyed like a trade union sort of thing in fantasies and in sci-fis.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
That poor flea. Just a chain reaction of ammo explosions.
Commander?
Okay. Shadowhawk. I might back you up a bit to get that LRM off. Although, God, your accuracy dropped pretty bad. I suppose it has 2 evades. Right there.
Got it.
Fire.
Firing everything I've got.
I should have given this guy a hotter mech. I forgot he had
Critical hit,
the heat
Commander.
sink thing, the coolant ejector, whatever it's called. 50 tonner. It's pretty slow. It's probably a Centurion. There's no way it's gonna reach in time to do
Leading at you,
anything.
Commander.
Gearhead, you're probably fine to just like... Ooh, maybe I can get a good shot here? I guess I don't have to worry about going into the evac zone. It's not like it's gonna blow me up like other maps. Oh, there goes the commando.
And stay
They really
down.
should have dropped these a lot earlier. What are you, 50 tonner again? That one's faster though. A Treb. Oh, it's not even the. It's not a missile Treb though. PPC AC5.
Here.
Well, it's not a bad loadout. It's just not helpful in this specific situation,
Affirmative.
especially because I'm about to blast it with everything. Ooh, yeah, I was right. It's Centurion. AC10? It's probably okay. Treb. I'm sorry.
If you say so.
Oh, I hit its head, but it didn't kill it. That's a shame. Okay, that should just be them gone. I think that's a victory for me.
The objective is
Yay.
Commander.
Now I have to evac or destroy them, I guess. I suppose I'm already in the process of destroying them. I've already wiped out half of their crew. Oh, my evac's only over here. Maybe I could just do a firing retreat, and if I kill them, I kill them. What are they? What's their end goal here? Kill them? All right, sure. Why not? If it's what the masses demand, I will do it. Give me one little evade here. I'll even kill him with you, Bert. How do you like that? Your mech. That head took so much damage.
All weapons committed.
Aw, boo. I'm not sure that I'm not sure the bird has that damage output to wipe out both of these mechs. But I'll definitely use it to do some damage. It's a long-range mech for plinking and annoying enemies. It's not for blowing things up. Oh, it's a pretty good shot on that tread.
On my way.
I suppose, yeah. That's how you want to. That's how you want to phrase it.
What can I do for you?
Okay, Griffin, you've got a decent shot at everything because you're in a long-range mech. Height advantage might be good too. Yep, there you go. Blast it. I can get a multi-target here actually to. Wait, he doesn't have... Never mind. I thought he had breaching shot. He doesn't. That's Glitch. Glitch has breaching shot. Man, it sucks when, like, your mech warriors just aren't quite hitting the same location as each other. They just live a little bit longer than it feels like they should. They're just not quite doing enough damage to every little bit. I'm gonna precision fire that Centurion's head. I don't even care. Just being able to precision fire heads is just so much fun. Head destroyed. Way.
I got him.
What are you doing? Why are you getting so close? You're a long-range mech. House Merrick, Federated Sons, House Davian, Lyrian Alliance, House Steiner. They're all free market capitalistic. Trader. Oh, well. One of them is, like, specifically about the freedom of the people to do what they want. I think that one's the one I like. I don't remember which one it is. Come on, you can do this. Ah, dang it. Not quite. It's that darn defense, that bulwark they had. This thing has been peppered all over.
Commander?
Where's its AC-5 at? Is that in its left side? It is. It is in its left side. You can just stand still. I don't need to...
All weapons are go.
Don't need to move you at all.
I hear ya.
This Treb has taken a beating.
This should be good.
Please destroy it.
Hey,
Just knock out a leg for
I'll
fun.
try.
Right leg, right torso.
Maybe things are looking up.
Timber. Plunk. Why did it didn't even try to move? I guess it didn't really have an option to anyway. I probably shouldn't do that. If I go behind it, it just won't work. Alright, there you go. This should kill it.
All weapons committed.
There you go. Bert got a kill. Crunch.
Enemy mech destroyed.
All targets eliminated. Nice.
Mission successful.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if I have access to like a lore book in this game or not. I know that in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, there was like a big like document that just had all the information of every like thing. Oh, I didn't get to choose my loot. I forgot about that. That's a shame. Oh no, a medium laser. Dang. Ah well. That's what I get for choosing money. Yeah, but in MechWarrior 5, there was an actual tab where you could just look up information on different houses and things. If I'm remembering correctly. But I don't think that's in this. Unless it's like in this menu. No. If I go here, I can look up reputation, stuff like that. But no real information. Right now, Federated Sons like me, so I guess that's House Davian. Yeah, the Magistracy of Canopus was the one I was talking about. I guess they're not one of the main houses, though. But they're in, like, the main factions on this list, so... hard to say. Hydrate? Oh, yeah. Oh, you going back to lurking? Alright. No worries. Yeah, Free Worlds League, I think, might be one of the ones I was interested in. One of 5 successor states. Ruled by Merrick. After the fall of the Star League, granted broad control of the economy and government to the commander of its military. The current ruler, Captain General Janos Merrick. Maybe that's not the one I was looking at. Maybe it's them. Maybe it's Steiner. Federated, quite capable of ruthless, decisive action, idealism readily given way to pragmatism when called for. No, I don't think I liked them. Well, maybe they were okay, but this is the one I was like allying with. I guess they're not one of the main factions, though. Yeah. The Magistracy is famed for its social and cultural freedoms, with no consensual behavior forbidden by law or custom. Current ruler of the Magistracy harbors deep grudge against the Inner Sphere. But yeah, so I guess it's probably the Lyrian Commonwealth. If I was to like one of these factions, either them or them. But this is the people I was allying with in the game. Of course, I haven't been anywhere near them, because the star map is the Magistracy is like down here, I think. What is all this? Oh, it's Merrick, I guess. This is the periphery. Oh, this is the Magistracy. Well, anyway. Does anything need repairs? I think that went really smoothly. I don't think anything took any damage.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
No, everything's fine. Alright. Contracts. I might do this House Liao mission and then go to the priority mission. How far away is that? Artru. What is on the way there? Artru's down here, so I want to like head down that direction. Can't travel there for some reason. Wait, why can't I travel there? Oh, it's owned by the Oregon Directorate. Okay. So Torian Concordat, and then Oregon Directorate. These are all 3 Scullers. That's a 2.5. That's a fine one, probably. So once I finish the mission here, I'm going to go to this one and see what missions they have, and then just gotta make my way down there slowly. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a new mech warrior, didn't I? Who were they? They were Paradise. That was who it was. Yeah, they had the voice that didn't fit their face. Yeah, they're okay. They're basically the same as Ice Tray, I think. Or Cold Fire. No, they're the same as like what Ice Tray was going to be. Or not. Who knows? Oh, they're Medusa. They have the same stats as Medusa. Okay. Command Center, Contracts, Capellan Confederation. Commander Torian leadership has been taking an increasingly hard line against Capellan-affiliated corporate interests in the Ripmore periphery. Torian leadership has recently authorized the military interdiction of assets and resources from our corporate affiliates. Their behavior is tantamount to theft and cannot go unpunished. We need to send a message back to them and destroy one of their munition factories. Okay. I'm already incredibly big enemies with them, so I may as well. Apparently I'm almost, like, liked by the House Liao. I'm quite surprised by, considering the number of missions I've taken against them. Shadowhawk, I'm going to replace with the Centurion for this, because it's a destroy base mission. And none of my pilots, none of my, like, tanky people, Cold Fire, Ice Tray, are both out of commission. So I guess I'll go for Mockingbird in the Centurion. That might be okay. I'll bring along these two as well. I'll switch out the Vindicator for the Griffin, I think. And then I'll swap out Glitch for Gearhead. You may no longer accept missions in the faction you oppose. Interesting, I didn't know that. If you become allies with the Force. Well, luckily I'm not even able to become allies with anybody yet, so it's whatever. Merc outfits that attain a high reputation with a given faction may be invited to become allies. Ooh, and you get a private store. Interesting. Huh. I wonder what's in the private store. Goodies, I hope.
Command interface initiated.
It should be a fairly straightforward combat drop. Locate the enemy facility, raise it to the ground, and get back out of there. Munitions factory that our Capellan employers want us to take out is highlighted on your map until it says to expect light to moderate resistance. When the facility is down, I'll highlight an extraction zone. Okay. Very concise. To the point. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
I have to destroy 4 buildings. That's pretty easy. Destroy the garrison. I wonder if the garrison's going to be mechs or if it's going to be just people. Because I took a bunch of salvage thinking it might be mechs, but if it's just going to be like tanks and people, I don't really need to worry about it, I guess. I'm suspecting they'll send reinforcements. I think it was a 3-star or 3-skull mission.
Rolling.
Which means they'll be 70 tons. Ugh. And they'll be having some heavy mechs.
I read you, Commander.
Is what I was going to say to finish that sentence. Turns out I was right. Although if it's only that, oh, 20 they got a locust or a flea. If it's just that one, I'm not too worried. I can get up here. Although, oh yeah, I can sensor lock from that distance. See what it is. What's a 70-ton mech? A Thunderbolt? Grasshopper. What's a grasshopper? I don't even get. I can't even see it. It's too far away.
Enemy sensor lock.
Don't you sensor lock me? Come on. Yeah, it's like in shadow. I can't see it. LRM 5, medium laser, large laser. Oh, it's not very good. Whatever it is.
Waiting for orders.
Well, it might be quite good, but right now it's only got half armor and it's not particularly strong. I took max salvage, so I might... Well, not max, but high salvage, so I might try to salvage it. Just to have another heavy mech. But with medium lasers and a large laser... Not terribly exciting for a mech. Oh, leave it alone. God, I hate when they sensor lock my, like, long-range mechs. It annoys me.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, you can actually hit that. LRM or everything. Oh, LRM and PPC. Wow.
Don't need to tell me twice.
I'm quite surprised at that. 20-ton mech. Fire. Oh, it's got defense. Maybe I should turn off the LRMs.
Uh-huh.
Pew! Breaching shot. Structure exposed.
What
Nice.
now?
Okay, and you can fire on that too, and since you have the ability to headshot things from 10 miles away, I might try that. Before it gets a chance to go. Oh, I can't use headshots. Oh well. Yeah, just fire.
I'll try.
Just shot in the crotch and the right arm. Oh, for something called a grasshopper, I thought it might jump. Wow, what a long-range large laser that was. Sensor locked my Marauder. Ooh. 2 PPCs. What else has 2 PPCs? Oh, it's a turret, isn't it? It is, yeah. Is there a turret turret generator around here? No. Okay. 55, 20, 20, 70. They're not that bad. Not too hard to manage. This will give me a shot on the buildings. I don't really want that. I want vision on those mechs, but I think I might just have to sensor lock them. Okay, back me up and just fire on the buildings from over here. I need to get the Burt out of there. It has too little armor to take too many shots.
Engaging target.
Enemy structure damaged, Commander.
A flea, alright. I can wipe a flea with no issues.
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Just remembered that my browser was up in the background.
Commander?
Centurion, you are not the mech to bring on this mission. This is a long-range fight. I should have kept the Shadowhawk. Although, if I get close enough to that locust and that flea, I'll just punch him down.
Good to go.
Alright, Glitch. You can probably just jump up here and get a good shot at everything. If I can take out that turret, I'd love that, but I don't think I can get any range. Oh, I can if I jump up there. If I head back here, I'll have a shot on that flea. And that locust. But, oh, it's indirect, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Although, the Vindicator has a lot of armor. I probably don't need to worry too much about it. I'll do a split shot. There you go. It might be alright, it might be terrible. Oh wow, Senators are destroyed. Good job. Wow, all of them hit. Sweet. And those missiles were just sort of an afterthought. They weren't gonna do anything real. Oh, Griffin. Oh, it's a large laser Griffin. Wacky.
You got nothing, you hear me?
I'm here.
Okay, Eternity, I really want you to blast the heck out of that grasshopper now that you have Precision Strike available. Look at it, it's the only part of it you can see too. You can only see its head sort of over this hill. Just like its little head just poking up over top. I wish you could go into like first person mode inside their mechs so I could see what they see. It'd be weird, but I think it'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
No, wow, jeez. Just
That
both of those landed directly in the left torso, somehow. I'm not afraid of your guns, you weakling. I'm only gonna salvage you because you're an interesting new mech I've never seen before. Darn. I have to close that bird in, the burden, to get some more vision on the turrets in there, I think. Give us a... I could probably go for a... how much would a regular walk give me? Versus a jump. Jump gives me a bit more range. That'll allow me to fire on the buildings over there, at least.
Engaging target.
Just take out the objectives with that one. Oh, here comes the flea, getting ready to be punched. Wow, it didn't even do anything. It just, like, ended its turn.
Rolling.
Okay. Can I hit that flea from here? No. I could just fire on that, I guess. No reason not to. Man, they really want this Vindicator down. I don't know why that's the main threat for everybody here, but
What can I do for you?
it's definitely just getting targeted for whatever reason. I could go there. That would give me vision of that turret. I could finally start dealing some real damage to it. But it's also going to put it really far out in the middle of everything, so it might be a mistake. It doesn't have cover or anything. 75. I could kill it in one shot if everything hits.
Got it.
Which it did. Good. There's those PPCs gone.
Welcome.
So there's still another turret over there, though. I think it's down the hill, so I don't have a shot, yeah. Unless it's an SRM turret or an LRM turret.
Hey.
But it hasn't been firing yet, so I'm going to assume it's not. Oh, I'm going to blast that. I'm gonna shoot that grasshopper's head again and hope I get it. I guess I could knock out its legs. That'd probably be a lot easier and less likely to blow it up. Yeah, let's do that instead.
Hope this is enough.
Now,
Critical hit, Commander.
it does have jump jets. It's called a grasshopper, but it's not jumping. It's a little bit disappointing, honestly. Something called a grasshopper not jumping. Why even bother naming it grasshopper? Yeah. I do want that griffin gone. It's not a huge amount of damage, but...
All weapons committed.
Oh man, that was a lot of misses. Flee! I assume it's gonna move to there. I think it's such a cute mech. Oh, how dare you, flamethrower my Centurion.
I'm wounded.
Oh, and a head hit. Can't believe
Yes,
this.
Commander.
Punch it.
Location confirmed.
Teach it a lesson.
Oh!
Oh, it dodged. What a slick pilot.
That's a miss.
That AC-20 just isn't going to be able to hit a mech that moves anywhere near the speed of a flea, so I'm not going to bother trying to shoot it. Although it only had 2 evades, so maybe it could
Waiting
have
on you,
done.
Commander.
I might just move and fire on that other turret over there. Just get those out of the fight completely. Depends on what it is, I guess. If it's an SRM turret, I'm not gonna bother. Shredder turret, AC-20. Ugh, yeah, I'm gonna shoot that. Just get that gone as quickly as possible.
Here we go.
Almost. Oh, I didn't press the button to split the fire. I just clicked the targets. Okay, well, you know the deal. Back up and fire on that grasshopper again. We're gonna salvage it one way or the other. Ooh, if I destroy that leg, I might splash through the torso.
I'll try.
Well, it did. Not quite the direction I expected it to, though.
Looking up.
Knockdown. So it took a hit from the exploding torso and from the knockdown. Now I gotta get its other leg. Maybe it'll try to jump away to save itself. Or it'll just face me. No, it's turning away. Oh, the laser's in its torso. That's weird. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, Mockingbird, go for another punch on that flea, please.
Ha!
Well, that wasn't a kill, but whatever.
Good, a critical hit.
Just fun to punch other mechs, I guess. You'd be hard pressed to convince me that that flea didn't get knocked over from that kick.
Damage minimal.
Okay, I need you to jump out of there. And fire on that griffin. Again, it's not really a threat to me, it just sort of like annoys me though. Just a little bit of extra damage I want to get rid of at one point or another. It's easier to get rid of it now than later, since it's just going to keep plinging me in the back if I let it. Although it didn't quite get in my back arc there. Although I suppose you're probably trying to eliminate that giant cannon. I need to... How dare you go to the wrong side so I can't get you? It's annoying. I'm gonna leave that grasshopper alive because I want to salvage it, but I am gonna precision strike this griffin just out of commission completely. No, maybe not. What did I hit? I just broke it through its armor on its left torso.
What can I do for you?
I was like, that was a pretty good shot. It looked like I hit the head, but nah, it didn't.
Got it.
Just a little walk. Just a little walk. I want to get rid of that shredder turret, but I think I'm way too far of its range. It's a short-range gun.
Firing everything I've got.
All that went into the left torso as well. That thing is just not wanting to die.
Damage minimal.
Okay. Then Centurion, once again, as always, just punch that thing until it's dead. Because it's fun. And I'm not really worried about this mission. Yeah, that was a kick, but you know, it's close enough.
Mech destroyed.
It's important to have a little bit of levity and enjoyment in your murdering of other people. Otherwise, what's the point? You know?
All weapons emitted.
Sometimes you gotta make games of the killing. Like kick the flea.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Waiting for orders.
I can probably take out that griffin right now. I just unload into it.
Coordinates received.
Although it hasn't really taken any center torso damage, surprisingly. Just hitting everywhere except... Who needs a center torso hit? I'll take your head.
Dang, you're dead.
What a shot.
What? No.
Can I get to your front arc to blast your leg? Yeah, I can.
Moving to position.
I'm worried it's gonna smash the center torso. But if it does, that's fine. Oh my god, all of it went directly into the leg. Oh, salvage, yeah.
Enemy mech.
That's what I'm talking about. Love to see it. Although I lost a torso, so I probably only got like 2 salvage from that. But it would have been 3 max anyway. I don't even know if I'll ever see another one of those around anyway. So who knows what matters. If it matters at all. 125, yeah, go for it.
Engaging target.
Enemy structure eliminated.
Target building destroyed.
I'm here.
I guess on default, having the
Order acknowledged.
having the salvage be on 3 means anytime you anytime you knock out legs or head, you just get a free mech. But since I put it to salvage 5, I don't get that.
Good to go.
Which is fine, but it does make it kind of sad.
Uh-huh.
Salvaging a mech, like knocking out a head and then not getting a free mech from it. I wish it was possible to adjust that. So like if I salvage the head, then I get 5 parts or something. Because, you know, shoulder, well, I guess it depends on how, like, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 parts. So, I mean, maybe if I get the head, I get 8 parts. But you still, the salvage itself can still only be, like, the allotted amount. But I guess that would just kind of clog up the inventory of the loot menu. So who knows? I suppose it's balanced a specific way for a reason. Can I hit that turret? No. This feels like overkill, but...
Here we
Well, I
go.
guess it's not. It's like almost exactly the amount of damage I need. Actually, it's slightly less than the amount of damage I needed.
Hey.
Ads are about to start. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know when they'll start. It just says starting soon. I didn't snooze them. I guess it's sort of just the way of being affiliate. You have to just deal with the ads happening randomly. Well, they're scheduled. They're not random. I just forget about them. How much health do you have? You literally, you'll just die from one shot. I don't need to unload everything here. No reason to overheat myself for that. I could have just used a large laser, actually, because that would have used less heat. Okay. Move up. Fire on position. I should probably try and target that one back there. How much health is that? 100? I can do 100 in one hit. Oh, there it goes. Finally they started.
Engaging target.
Ta-da! Just 2 more. One's almost done. That one right there I'm gonna get with somebody who can split fire. And this one will probably just blast that building. Because they have an AC-20, they'll probably just knock it out in one shot.
Taking the shot.
A miss? How? It's a building!
I hear ya. On my way.
God, turns out, broadside of a barn. An apt analogy here. I think I've made that same joke before, too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what? The building isn't quite destroyed still.
I'm here.
Eternity, I don't even know what to do with you. You'll wipe out literally anything you look at.
Affirmative.
It's wholly unnecessary for you to fire on any of these almost destroyed buildings.
Engaging.
Ta-da!
That should do it.
I wonder if I get paid more for destroying every building. Probably not. Can I get some of a split fire here?
Here.
No. I'm gonna move forward. Because I imagine it's going to tell me to evac. I'm going to move forward to take out these 2 turrets so that it'll just auto-end the mission. And I'll get more salvage that way. Can I get any sort of view on that? It's in such a bad position.
Engaging jump jets.
Whoever made this base was a fool. You never... Like, those turrets are so low to the ground. Like, this is like the firing lines of these things. This turret right here should be right here. This turret over here should be right here. Like, those are that's such a bad location. This thing has, like, literally no line of sight on anything. If there's an enemy behind this hill, perfectly fine. Perfectly safe. Can't fire over it. If they go behind this hill here, no angle. Like, this is such a bad placement for a turret. This entire hill here you can just hide behind. Ugh. Just terrible. Terrible design.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, Vindicator. You can split fire, so just do that.
Got it.
Leopard inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Yeah, see, I thought so. It's gonna tell me to run to the landing zone. I think I'll just destroy these 2 turrets instead of going to the
What now?
evac. Give us a sprint, will ya? Oh, that'll put me in range. I don't want to get in the range without ability to fire.
Okay.
Alright. Can I get to a location to fire on that? Yes. What kind is it? Sniper turret? PPCs? Oof. Gross.
All weapons
Kill it.
eliminated. Target destroyed.
That AC2, or that UAC2 is so useful. Like, it doesn't do that much more damage. Well, I guess it does double damage. Well, a little bit more than double damage. But, like, it is such a good purchase. I'm so glad I bought that. It's such a reliable gun.
Good to go.
Okay, you're just, like, never gonna see combat.
Hey. There. Okay.
Fire away at everything. With everything, rather. Not at everything.
Okay.
Pew pew. Okay, there we go. That should end the mission. Without me running to the evac.
That should do it.
All targets eliminated. Yep.
Mission successful.
Yay. $309 grand. It's fine. A little bit of damage everywhere. No real injuries or anything. Well, 1 injury, I guess. Locust, I guess. LRM 5 isn't the worst loot I've ever gotten. Yeah, I want those grasshopper parts. But I guess because it lost one of its torsos, it didn't give me the option to get all 3 parts. Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. How many heat sinks did I get? 2? Alright. You get a lot of heat sinks, but you also lose a lot if you get, like, blasted. Like, 1 torso hit, or 1, like, leg hit. Most mechs lose, like, 2 or 3 heat sinks. So, it's good to get a bunch of those. Because I've never bought any. I've definitely lost a ton. Who just went out of commission? It was Mockingbird. It was my Centurion pilot. She's meant to replace my character when he gets injured, but didn't need to. I'd kind of like a mechanic where the pilots would get, like, exhausted. I think I mentioned this before. But I'd like that idea. Or if they're on too many missions in a row, they, like, need a break, or else they, like, get worse. It would give me a reason to actually purchase, like, 30 mech warriors from the hiring hall. Okay, let's navigate to the next location. Downwards, which is here. Girondus. The majority of Girondus' surface area is covered by shallow oceans. Of the 20% of the planet's surface that is land, most of it is vast marshlands, hot and foul-smelling, but excellent with bulk agriculture and fish farming. Okay, so it's either tropical marshlands or ocean biomes, I guess.
Course now, Commander.
So it's either incredibly hot or pretty decent, I think. If I understand that description correctly.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Cool, all my mechs are done. And we're about to get faster travel speed.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Nice. Let me go ahead and start another job. I got plenty of money for it. Alright. So how much does that cut off the travel time? 20% increase. That's just default. What is this one? That one's 30% increase. Wow. Okay. So I need to get these two to upgrade that. But I could get training modules to just give them more experience every day. That might be nice. I don't need a third mech bay yet. I'm sure I'll need that eventually, but right now I'm still okay with the two. Maybe a hydroponic garden or an improved library might be nice. 450,000. 450,000. They're both the same. 1,700 upkeep. 1,700 upkeep. This will take less time to complete. But this one will give everybody food. And freshen the air, apparently. That seems like a nice one. I want to do the hydroponic garden. Near the spine, the spin of the pods isn't sufficient to generate any real apparent gravity. This makes those areas bad for living in, but excellent for growing hydroponic crops. They freshen the air and add variety to mealtimes. I've been looking over Gamapod, Commander, and most of the original plumbing is intact. With a small amount of effort, we could repair the hydroponics and have fresh herbs and vegetables instead of reconstituted paste in the galley. Just a thought. I agree.
I'll get the team on it right away.
Who wants paste? Paste is gross. Is that a pineapple on pizza emote? I love it. I actually love pineapple on pizza. I know it's a controversial take, but I think Hawaiian pizza is great. In fact, I have some in the fridge, and I'm gonna eat that after stream. Yes. You like it too? Nobody seems to. I don't know why. It's super good. I wonder if it's just like a meme and everybody's like just being harsh on it for no reason. In your quarters, Darius crosses his arms. You know, Paradise has been throwing these parties for the crews, and I finally figured out how he was paying for them. He's selling our small arms, and Paradise bursts through the door. We don't even use those dusty rifles. The TCE pays way more than standard market price. I dump the guns and buy cheap but high quality replacements. A portion of the profits fund these little morale-boosting events I've been hosting. Everybody wins. Were you waiting outside this whole time? Don't answer that. Darius shakes his head in disbelief. Look, if the outfit got a proper cut, that'd be one thing. But that's up to the commander. What is TCE? TCE, an acronym for Tortuga Commodity Exchange. This pirate organization pays exorbitantly for military-grade weapons, despite the name. The TCE is not officially acknowledged by the Tortuga Dominions. Okay. I don't really mind if he sells them and buys better ones. That's not a big deal. Yeah, continue, but on my terms. Sure. You'll keep fencing our surplus gear. The profits will go to the outfit, minus a small fee for your talents. If a deal goes sideways, then the company has your back. You offer a hand. So you want to cut, I get it. Ignore your... Oh no, wait, he has like a really high-pitched voice, doesn't he? So you want to cut, I get it. Ignoring your hand, Paradise pulls out a wad of crumpled C-bills and shoves them at you. You take the money, counting it carefully. Oh, that's not even his voice. You take the money, counting it carefully. I'm not sure you do. You're lucky you still have a job, Mech Warrior. Gee, thanks, Commander. I'm eternally grateful. Paradise's voice drips with dissent, but he begrudgingly accepts the terms, not that he really had a choice. He gained Rebellious, and gained 50 grand. Yeah, I guess I could have just let him continue. I don't really care. The 50 grand wasn't really enough to make him rebellious. Oh, I guess, yeah, warm pineapple, I understand people not liking it, but I've had, like, fried pineapple and stuff, and that's amazingly good, too. I guess it sort of just depends on the context. If it's, like really squidgy pineapple, I suppose if it's, like, overdone, maybe it's not so good. But Hawaiian pizza's great. And I do know people who don't like the texture of pineapple, too, and I understand that as well. Same with coconut. Like, I love coconut, but people don't like it, so it's whatever. Yeah, exactly. Grow pineapples. Get some of that pineapple pizza. Everybody will love it. This is gonna take a long time. Wow, I didn't realize this was such a long travel distance. Well, I say long, I guess it's just the same distance as always. We have to wait for the timer for them to, like, transport your ship. Suppose I could have done the other structure upgrade to get better engines again. Maybe that's worth doing after the hydroponics. I wonder who's going to be available for hiring here. Oh, that's a fun camera shot. Haven't seen that one before. You've arrived. Visit the store. What do you got for me? It's going to be the Torian Concordate, so it's going to be incredibly expensive, whatever it is. Mech salvage, mech salvage. We got some Orion salvage. And a Hunchback salvage for the one that I have. If they had 2 pieces, I'd buy that. Oh, thanks for the follow. I didn't realize it came up. It says it happened just now, but I didn't hear it. I wonder why. My notifications aren't making sound anymore. Not for me, anyway. Maybe they're still showing up on stream, but I can't hear them. Ooh, a TTS. 2 different TTSs. Energy weapons and missile weapons. That's kind of cool. Oh, increases accuracy. That might be nice, although for 500 grand, I probably don't want that right now. The game sound effects was louder? Okay, that might be it. I had adjusted it so that it would be audible over games, but maybe this game specifically it doesn't like. Let me look, just briefly. It's boosted by 2.5 decibels. It should be fine, but it's not a big deal. I'd like to be able to hear it, but as long as I can see the notification pop up, it's fine. I missed one yesterday too. Sound like a normally in-game sound? Weird. Give me a sec. I'm gonna give it a test real quick just to see if I can hear it now that I've adjusted some things. It'll be a very brief moment. I apologize. I just like that to make noise so I can actually be aware when people give me follows. Let's see. Alerts. Edit. Yeah, I can hear that. Okay, well, seems fine. I don't know why I wasn't able to hear it just a second ago. Must have been just a noise happened at the same time. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Hiring hall. Who do we got on staff? Nobody with unique names or descriptions. So I'm not going to hire anybody. Contracts. What do you got for me? Who's the main supplier of contracts here? I'm hoping for Davian, since I'm already allied with them. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god, 3.5 skulls. No way. I think I've been to this planet before, and I got annoyed because it said it was like a 3-skull planet, but all the missions are way too hard. Yeah, the thing, I try not to buy the expendable pilots, because I do want to like them and be attached to them in some fashion. So, I think I only have, like, one person. Like, Eternity, I think, is one that didn't have... Yeah, Eternity's not special. She's, like, the only one, though. Because, like, when my people die, which isn't often, but when they do die, I like to read their, like, descriptions as obituaries. Like right here. I like to read these as, like, their final farewells. And when I read these two, I was like, oh, that's kind of disappointing. They don't have anything special about them. They're just like, oh, here's their background. It's like, alright. But when you get to, like, one of the people that has an actual, like, description, it's kind of nice to read it out as an obituary. So I prefer them. I prefer these ones. God, Behemoth was so good. I'm so sad that she died. Okay. Blown operation. That's a really expensive mission. This is going to be an incredibly hard one. Escort. Oh, of course it is, yeah. Alright. Oh boy, I'm ready to get destroyed. Less than an hour ago, we lost contact with a covert team tasked with infiltrating a Taurian facility. The only reason for them not to respond is if their operation was blown, by discovery or counterintelligence. The research materials they were meant to collect are extremely important, and we cannot afford to lose them. We need you to make a rapid and immediate deployment to the facility, and get our people out with the cargo safety. When I hear rapid and immediate, it makes me think there's no intel and expect nasty surprises, Commander. Yeah, alright. I probably shouldn't focus on loot for this mission, because I'm gonna need to repair pretty bad. But it could have a cool heavy mech available. It's gonna be a hard mission, and I'm gonna have to evac. So I might bring heavier mechs than usual. Give me the Treb. Bring the Rifleman instead of the Vindicator. Centurion can tag along. I want Gearhead. Well, no, I think Glitch is probably better for this because it can breach shot better. The cooler the name, the better the plot armor. Yeah, I mean, with a name like Ice Tray, he's been beaten. He's been shot a lot, but he's a Kickstarter, I think. So I don't want to be mean. Jester, I think, is a fun name. He'll probably live a lot. But he got his core blown out and he didn't die, so he's probably pretty lucky. Medusa is a cool one, but I never use Medusa. Eternity I really like, but they're not great. Paradise is a fun one, but he's not... I don't want to use him for anything, because I just worry he's going to get... Like, I worry if I switch out my pilots, they're going to have a hard time. I don't want Mockingbird here, I want Coldfire, because I want to make sure he doesn't overheat with that AC-20. Okay, that's my best lance, basically. I mean, maybe the Shadowhawk is better than the Centurion for this, because it's more, like, versatile. But I think I'll keep the Centurion because it has so much armor. It's supposed to be an escort mission, too, so I'm like, meant to keep alive the squad that's, like, there. Or not the squad, but the cars that I'm gonna have to escort out. Do I prefer Battletech or MechWarrior 5? Hard to say. They're different enough that I think I don't really have an opinion on which ones I prefer. Tactical games in general I like more than other types of games, so if we're just talking about the genre, then I prefer this. But MechWarrior 5's Mercenary was a lot of fun to play. If I had the DLCs for it, I think it would have been a lot better, because I hear the DLCs make it much, much more fun. Because it adds a bunch more missions types and stuff, but I only played the base game. The story wasn't very good, but I really enjoyed running around in like being able to like look at your mechs in the cockpit, or like in the Leopard, like just being able to walk up to them and see how big they were and how cool they looked. That was a lot of fun. And like when you're in first person stomping around in your mech, just feels really cool. Just 'cause it's like a big thing, just like as you're walking around the place. That's really good. I don't know. I like them both for different reasons, but if I was gonna play a game, I'd play this one more. MechWarrior 5, it's for sure pretty. It's very fun. I would recommend it for sure. And this is a wild one, but if you happen to have a VR headset, there is a VR mod for it, which is very fun. It takes a bit of finagling to make it work, but it's pretty cool. Also, there's a mod that you're on console. Oh, well, you know, that's okay too. But never mind then. I was gonna say there's a mod that you can get from the developers endorsed that, well, the developers made a mod to add people into it, which makes it a lot more fun because they're like on foot blasting you apart. But never mind. In that case, yeah, I think that the if you get the DLC as well, I think it apparently makes it much more fun. But it plays a lot like, you ever played MechWarrior Online? I'm not sure if they have that on console or not, but it plays a lot like that. Except the AI is not quite as smart as real players. But all the stuff is the same in that, like, you take torso damage, left torso, right torso, center torso. You want to make sure your arms and legs are, like, you can turn your torso independent of your mech. So you want to make sure your torso is, like, not always front-facing if you lose armor, sort of thing. Mercenary force, you're entering a restricted Taurian area. Withdraw or you will be fired upon. Yeah, they weren't surprised to see us at all. That sounds like a blown operation to me. Agreed, Commander. Once you've dealt with the response force, you'll find our employer's people here at this facility. Try not to get any of them shot or stepped on. Good luck. MechWarrior 5 is the only one on console? Oh, that's a shame. On Xbox. That's a shame, but it's a good game, so I'd recommend it. It's hard to say... Wow, it's dark, this map. It's hard to say which DLCs I'd recommend, because I've never played them, but
You betcha.
I imagine there's ones that are better than others, so I'd have a look at that if you're interested. Although you may just want to play the base game to see if you like it before you even invest in DLCs. But the base game was a lot of fun, so that's worth it for sure. In this game or in the MechWarrior 5? I don't think you can pop flares. Oh, no, you can install
You betcha.
anti-missile systems that just fire automatically. I don't know if you can
Moving out.
install other specific things like that. I think it might just be something that's... Oh, no, you... maybe you can. It's been a long time since I played it. I think you can buy different types of, like, tertiary systems to assist you. Blackjack, trebuchet... What trebuchet was that? I didn't get to see it. But the anti-missile system is the most useful thing you will ever find in your life. Because holy crap. Oh, to expend... No, I don't think so. I have, in this, where is it? No, it's the Rifleman. In the Rifleman, it has, like, an increased... It has, like, a viewfinder that gives me, like, a longer field of vision. It doesn't make the game brighter, but it lets me, see further. My Blackjack also has one, because I use them interchangeably. What is more of a threat here? Blackjack, that's 2 large lasers. I don't really care about that. Trebuchet, PPC, AC5 is a nightmare. Okay, I'm gonna move the Trebuchet back. Ooh, not very far though. You'll move it forward there. Okay. And they didn't get any movement off yet, so... I'll load in the Trebuchet. As you level up your pilot's tactics, I think, they get like a larger, like, blue ring here that allows you to detect enemies from further away. But I'm not sure if that on its own gives you more weapon range or not. Don't shoot my Rifleman, please. No! It doesn't have the armor for this.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
What can I do for you?
Alright, Centurion, just walk forward and blast. You're probably gonna miss, but if you don't, it'll be real good. Something incredibly fun about MechWarrior 5 is as long as you're good at aiming, you will hit. Whereas in this game, it's just kind of like a roll, a dice roll. So that's something that kind of annoys me about this game, but they have to balance it that way or else it'll be broken. Ooh, yikes.
Hey,
Eternity, you can just, like, headshot somebody. You don't even have to move. That blackjack is looking real tasty, but the Treb doesn't have any defense. This one's guarded and defended. The Treb is more of a threat, I
Okay,
think.
let's
Well,
go.
actually, no. It only does 95 damage. This has potential to do like 110 or 120, something like that. So maybe I'll blast that one. It also has less armor,
lucky
I
target.
think. Pew pew. Okay, what's a 40-ton mech? Assassin. Assassin's like a short-range
I'm fairly
light mech,
trapped.
isn't it? It is, yeah. It's very strange.
Commander?
I wouldn't think that a short-range light mech would be a good option, if I'm honest. In any situation.
Coordinates received.
Okay, can I get a... No, no shot on that. Just blast away, I guess.
Firing everything I've got.
Got a lot of strong guns going into you. Javelin's gonna be obnoxious with those SRMs. I might punch that thing out if the Centurion can make that distance. Okay, Trebuchet, you can back up and fire on that Trebuchet. Actually, maybe you can go forward and do that. Might be better to try and wipe it entirely this round, instead of just plinking at it from a distance. Destroyed its AC-5, that's half its damage gone immediately. Love to see it. Phew. Nice miss.
Nice try.
That javelin's pretty far away, isn't it?
I
Cold
hear
fire,
ya.
can you make that? No. Can you shoot it from there? Kind of. Not very well. Can probably get a hit on them. Ah, jeez, that AC-5 is so bad. It's like, it's incredibly strong, but it's such a low chance to hit at any, like, on anybody with more than a couple of evades.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Suppose if I precision strike, I might have a chance of hitting 65. Not really. Just try, I guess.
Commencing
No,
Alpha
that's an
thrust.
arm gone. Oh, it's a leg gone, actually. And an arm, and a torso. Alright, you know, it wasn't that bad. It was a miss, but, like, not quite. Not as bad as it could have been. I mean, if they're gonna attack anybody, I guess I'm glad it's the Centurion. I'm not really sure if the Centurion has more armor or not. It has like the same armor as the Marauder.
What now?
Do I want to take a pot shot at that Javelin just to kill it? It's gonna get up, like, next turn. I might get up this... Actually, it might get up now. Who hasn't moved? Trebuchet? Javelin... I might leave the Marauder standing still and fire on that blackjack.
I'll try.
Jeez, it's just sprinkling all over the armor. It's not targeting one specific location, so I'm not doing any real damage to it. Ugh. How dare you? Oh man, they've already exposed some structure on my Treb. Right shoulder, that's where my LRM-10 is. How dare
Waiting
you?
for orders.
How frustrating. Also, it's in a really bad location, too.
Got it.
Suppose I can try to knock it out. I might split fire here. The Treb's pretty badly damaged, and if I can get a lucky shot off on this torso here, I can knock out its PPC. So I might split fire like that.
Affirmative.
Damn. Damn. Not quite. Okay. Treb, just back up as usual. Unload on the assassin probably because it's closest, and it's even though it's not well, but the blackjack doesn't have any evades. Maybe I'll go after that. Yeah.
All weapons.
I don't really want to focus down the like I need to destroy this blocking force because they're going to spawn the cars and then immediately after that spawn another opposing force that's going to attack me probably. And I don't know if it's going to be possible to deal with oh, come on. It's going to be possible to deal with more than this alone if I was to have multiple groups running at the same time. They braced because they were about to be knocked down. I guess that was a good decision, but just gives me a free shot, basically. God, I'm going to overheat pretty soon. I need to take out that blackjack. It has the highest damage of anybody here right now. Can I turn off that PPC, please? Thank you.
I'll try.
Even if I can just destroy one of its arms, that'll help a lot. Woo. Stop going. What are you doing? Why are you going after... Oh, you going in my back arc? Why are you going for a punch? Well, I mean, it worked out pretty well, actually. That did a lot of damage. And you're going to shoot with your small lasers, right? Yeah. I guess that's kind of what it's for, isn't it? It's an assassin. It's a close-range mech. Just punching and shooting with your small lasers.
Good to go.
Feels a bit strange, but if it works, it works. And it's going to be incredibly hard to hit. One of those things was, like, thicker than last. That was weird. I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, well, anyway. If I blast from here... If I could back up... This thing has such long range, it feels weird to keep it this close to enemies.
Right, Commander.
I'd really rather not have it get, like, shot too much. Because it's the lowest armored mech I have, like, of anything. I have to split fire again, I think. Yeah. Although, the blackjack's pretty much dead to rights. I might unload all into blackjack just to try and finish it off.
Roger that.
If I can get its center torso. Dang it, I didn't. I got rid of one of its guns, though.
Critical hit.
So that's something. Javelin's gonna move and SRM somebody. Trebuchet.
Warning. Armor breach.
Okay, I need that Treb out of there. It almost lost its left arm, which has its LRM-15. I don't want to lose that. God, that assassin's gonna get me. I need right facing. Okay, just go for a sprint, maybe. Rear armor is more durable than anything else right now.
Full throttle.
I can't afford to lose. I've almost lost both of my LRMs on this. I cannot afford to lose those. They're both special weapons.
I hear ya.
Okay, Centurion. You can probably kill the blackjack. The Javelin's gonna be an annoyance for a while. The Assassin's gonna be annoying for a while. The Blackjack at least will be a bit of damage wiped.
No
Mosquito.
sweat.
I missed. I muted myself so I could try to kill a mosquito, but it flew away.
This should be good.
Just aim for center torso. What are you doing? Aim for the easiest part of the mech to hit. Cold fire has... Ooh, oh, it's gonna blow off my arm. Yep, here it goes. Well, we'll see what happens with the small lasers.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Oh, come on, dude.
Warning. Weapon system destroyed.
Such a valuable item.
What now?
Just, man, God, that's so sad. I love that thing so much.
There. Okay.
I think I still have a replacement for it, but it's only like it's got like 25% less crit damage. Just overheat yourself and blast this guy out of life.
Copy that. Firing out.
Thank you. I'm okay taking that overheat damage to get rid of that guy.
Enemy
If he's gonna be
down.
fast enough to catch me while sprinting, I need him dead.
Affecting my performance.
Oh, left torso too. Come on.
Warning. Detecting.
I don't even know what was in my left torso, but I'm mad about that. My ammo. Yeah, the Treb's just out of commission, basically.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch. You can just, like, fire on whoever, I suppose. They're all
On my way.
They're all threatening, except the Javelin. Like, everybody's a threat to me right now. The Blackjack's almost dead. Split fire, I don't want to waste all my ammo on that. It's good to, like, eliminate damage, but I don't want to waste too much on one thing.
Right, Commander.
Of course it misses. That's a shame. Gonna go for the trebuchet as well? No.
I'm being flanked.
Okay. Trebuchet, back up, and just turn around and fire, I guess. I'm gonna have to eject this trebuchet, I think. It's definitely not gonna last this entire match. As soon as it loses its other weapon, it has to go. If it loses its other weapon. Which, considering how aggressively they're targeting it, it's definitely going to. Or I'm gonna have to eject it so I don't lose the mech completely. I don't really want to waste all that money to repair it. Yeah, I'm gonna eject it next turn. Unfortunately. Can I punch? No. But I can just AC 20 in the back, which isn't going to be a good idea, but I suppose if it hits, it'll kill regardless. And if it hits like one of the guns.
All weapons.
There you go. There you go. Wish that would have happened one turn earlier, but
And stay down.
that's okay. It got done in the end. You can just go for a punch if it'll let you. Oh, nobody can be punched from this angle. All right, just back up and I guess just shoot the javelin with a laser. Overheating bad.
Here we go.
Aw, shame.
Good to go.
Rifleman, same as always, just split fire on the two mechs that are currently available to you. Although I might be able to make it into there in turn, so I get some cover. I worry they're gonna try and bust up my rifleman next. So maybe I will try to eliminate the trebuchet.
Here we go.
Nope. It kind of feels like at the start of every round, they give you they roll a dice to figure out if you're going to be like an effective crew or not. Like it gives you like the whole crew like a +1 or a +2 or like a -1 or a -2. Because some missions just feel like my crew is floundering completely, and sometimes it feels like they're doing amazing, and I don't know why. So I feel like there must be like some sort of hidden stat that determines whether or not they're going to perform well or not. Or maybe I'm just paranoid. I'm looking for patterns to not have to accept that it's random.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What can I do
Cold
for
fire, you're gonna just have to do whatever you can here. Just blast one of them. Probably go for the trebuchet. You're in their rear arcs, I think. Oh no, you're in the side arc, so you'll at least blow off an arm. Do a little bit. You might get the PPC.
you? Firing everything.
Nice, and the center torso. Okay, cool. We got it. All we got to deal with now is that little javelin, and then we have to
Did you see it?
get the cars and then escort them, which is gonna be the hard part of this mission, because they're gonna request backup. Oh yeah, punch from a marauder. I mean, seems like a good idea. They're gonna request backup for sure, and I'm not confident I can handle backup
I got him.
without my trebuchet. But I mean, it's the only thing that's really damaged in this fight. Everything else is in pretty good condition, aside from the marauder, which I overheated intentionally, so it took a bunch of internal damage. But if the armor's never breached, it doesn't matter if the internal damage is taken.
Moving to position.
Copy.
Now I can begin the mission properly. Jeez, that took such a long time. I suppose if I should have focused down one enemy instead of just splitting my damage. That was probably the issue. I don't want to start the match until everyone... Well, I guess everybody's in a pretty good location.
Now.
So I could just start the escort now.
Okay, let's go.
The rifleman.
Got it.
Since they're the one I'm going to keep back farther than the rest of the mechs. We're glad to see you folks. I was worried we'd have to walk home. We have an LZ marked for you. Is your team ready to move? Everyone who's left, we're mounting up now. Let's move, people. Darius, Commander, I'm seeing a lot of new mech signatures out there. Looks like someone kicked a beehive. Oh no. There's one, they spawned them on top of my location, on top of my evac zone. That sucks a lot. I'm gonna reserve the Treb.
Standing by.
I gotta get some vision on them. Eternity, you are the closest, but you can't... Oh, you can get some eyes on the 75-tonner. And you are very good at headshots. Oh, it's a Marauder. And a Kintaro. I didn't know there was two mechs there. Uh-oh. Okay, what Marauder is that? Same one as I have. Except I've customized mine to be less hot. Headshot.
Okay.
I believe. Ooh, I did hit it. Didn't kill, but hit. That's good. I don't think I'm afraid of the Kintaro. Every time I've come across them, they've been like a nuisance, but they haven't done much damage. Yeah, I guess they're probably good for destroying like other mechs, but that's about it. Can I get a shot on anything here? No, I can shoot the Kintaro at least. That way it might target us instead of the convoy. I'm assuming the convoy will attack as well. Which does make me nervous about whether or not they'll target the convoy.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Centurion, I'm gonna sprint you up so you can get into combat sooner, because you are a close range mech.
Pedal to the
And if they're
metal.
targeting you, they're not targeting the cars. Schleppner. You should have a shot if you're willing to fire. No. Why? You didn't even, like, move very far. Why didn't you get to take a shot? What the hell? Oh, you've got medium lasers, I guess. You're not quite in range. Well, you're in range, just not in good range. Oh, I've got a shot on that. It's not great, but it is a shot. I'll take it.
Coordinates received.
It's got guarded, so I might turn off one of my guns. Since it... Well, what does guarded do? Does guarded reduce damage by half? 20%. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter then. Because I'd do more damage. If it was half, then I would... Ooh, I'd shoot everything.
Affirmative.
Then I would be willing to turn it off. Okay, so their Marauder goes last. They're likely to destroy one of the convoy units in one blast. What was that? What was that tiny little laser that did 1 damage? Oh, it was a tag. Oh, interesting. So I guess that makes them more easy to hit. And then they miss twice. Maybe not. Okay, Marauder. Are you going to target something that isn't those tanks? You're sent. Hey, my Centurion. Nice. I only fired 1. Why? You have 2 PPCs, a large laser, and like 2 medium lasers. Why would you use only 1 gun? Okay. I don't really want to be close enough to be shot here. I don't really know the range of these mechs very well, but the LRM-10 can hit pretty accurately here. Hopefully they can't shoot me from that distance. But if they can, I want my right facing. How much health does that head have left? 18, 16. Okay, so I'm probably not going to be able to do anything to it. Kintaro! Take some LRMs for fun. Oh, head hit. Nice. Javelin. Ugh. What kind? SRM-6? Or medium lasers? Oh, they're going straight for the APCs. I guess that makes sense. I haven't hit them yet. I haven't aggroed the light mechs because they reserved so long. They might get one. Oh no, not quite. Okay, cold fire. You could literally just go in for a punch on one of these guys. Although that commando is like didn't get any evades, so maybe run up on him and blast. Yeah, just go for it.
Affirmative.
Go for a precision strike. Center torso, 9%, ew.
All weapons.
Well,
Go.
it was decent damage, at least.
Want some more? Huh?
Kintaro's coming in hot. What are you targeting? A trebuchet. Uh-oh. Man, I really thought I was outside of their range. I didn't think they could see me from that distance. They must have like extended sensor range.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward here. I'm gonna try and knock out that Marauder again. I'm closer now, so I get more shots. Headshots, please. That's 4 chances at a 35% kill. Got it. Nice. The most threatening thing on the map is dead, so I'm no longer terribly worried about this mission.
Destroyed.
God, those headshots are broken. In the best kind of way. I need every advantage I can get with how badly I've done at this game so far. I don't think you need to tag the commando. It doesn't have any evasions.
Waiting for orders.
Can I get a shot? Oh, I sure can.
Right,
That commando's done for. I might split fire on the commando and javelin to try and aggro the javelin. Even though it's a low chance to hit, because I don't want to waste all my ammo on that thing that's going to die in 1 hit regardless. Actually, I'm going to use both large lasers on that, and then both them on that. Although, which one's a better chance to hit? They're all 45s. God, alright. Have at it.
Here we go.
Alright, leg destroyed. Well, that's something. Okay, center torso. Alright. And I hit the javelin. It exposed some structure. Did I get a leg? What was that? Don't drive up to it. They can stomp on you. I'm expecting 2 tanks to die here. Only because they drove so far up. And they're not hitting any attacks. Why are they missing so badly? What the hell? They've even marked this target. There's no reason they should be missing that badly. Oh, it's off my Centurion for some reason. That's certainly a mistake. It still keeps me... the Kintaro can still see my trebuchet from here somehow. But at least that gives me cover and movement. So it's not... It also gives me like a line of sight break. So it's possible I won't be torn apart. Should I focus on that? I might leave the Kintaro alone and go for this javelin. I'm hoping the Kintaro chooses not to attack me because I didn't... I hope it's going for me. Oh no, it's going for the Centurion. I do appreciate that they go for back armor, but it feels like that was obviously a bad decision. Like now its back armor is to my riflemen, and it's in the middle of 3 of my mechs. And also, I can just walk behind it and shoot it with an AC-20 in the back. Like, why would you do that? An AC-20 will wipe your core, basically. Yeah. But I might go for this javelin, because I'd like to be dead. I'm going to walk up here and face this direction.
Moving to position.
I could have punched it, I guess. That probably would have done a bit better, because it's going to miss if I do that. Although... it might not. It didn't. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Critical hit, Commander.
Pretty good damage. I love those AC-20s when they hit. They're real strong. Just gonna go for another headshot here. See if I can't get it. I'm gonna overheat if I use everything though, so I'm gonna have to turn off like a large laser. Or medium laser, sorry. I keep saying large laser. Pew!
Yeah. Die.
There was one head hit there. Yeah. God, like they really did. They knew they had to give it just enough armor to take a shot from a PPC. Like, I've made a lot of hits to the head where they've survived like with like 5 HP or something.
Good to go.
Okay, I'm gonna try and destroy that javelin
On my
so
way.
it doesn't get a chance to unload its SRMs into any of the tanks. How much health does it have left on its torso? 20? Alright, we can split fire.
Got it.
Okay, sure. Oh, ammo explosion. Pilot in cap.
That's a
Ooh,
kill.
poor guy. Alright, well, I didn't lose any convoys. I think next turn I'll be able to take out this javelin before it gets back up, so... that mission went pretty well. I am still a little bit miffed that I lost my LRM 15+++, but it is not the worst, I guess. Is there a way to, like, speed these guys up? Nice. Good job. I don't know why you aimed for a left torso when his center torso was right there, but you missed, so it's fine. Okay, everybody's just gonna, like, sprint up now.
Moving to
I'm
the
worried
mission.
that when they reach the evac, they're gonna spawn another bunch of enemies. Because every time I've started the evac, they've always spawned another group.
There. Okay.
So if another group does spawn, I'm going to immediately eject my trebuchet. Yep, there it goes. Hey boss, I'm seeing more contacts. Whatever these guys stole must be important.
Hold this position, Commander.
What do we got?
The
60
package will
ton,
be on
60
its way
ton,
soon.
that's a 55 ton. A javelin, 2 javelins. Maybe a quick draw or something, and a griffin. Although, as long as I stay out of sight, the trebuchet's pretty far back right now. As long as I stay out of their sight range and they don't sensor lock, I can provide fire support. Oh, they get to move first. Of course they do. Oh, but they decided to guard for some reason. Okay, run back here, face this direction, and just start firing on whatever doesn't have any defense or movement. This javelin, I guess. It's fine. Go for the Centurion. As long as you're not going for the cars, I don't mind. Centurion's got a ton of evades and armor.
Commander?
Speaking of, oh, I was gonna say I should probably wait and let them come for me, but if they, well, they might not have an angle. Oh, they definitely do. All right, move forward. I want to see what that 60 tonner is.
Affirmative.
Hey, Aleppo, how you doing? Ooh, a rifleman. Uh-oh. That's not a good place to stand. Give me a precision strike, center torso, all guns. Actually, that's 220 damage, or only like 60 if I hit the head. It's a tempting target that sometimes pays off. I got a head hit, so that's pretty good. Oh, the ads are starting right when you arrive, I'm afraid. Sorry. Griffin, no! Leave it alone! That's only an LRM 10, it's fine.
Waiting for orders.
Centurion. They still haven't moved the rifleman because it's a heavy, so. I do have a great AC-10 shot on it. I might try to go for one of the guns. Oh god, you're really bad. I go for a leg, maybe? Wow, that went straight for the torso. Yeah.
Commander?
Okay, glitch. You've got a pretty good chance of hitting the javelin. Well, not pretty good. It's got decent, but or the griffin. The griffin does
Affirmative.
probably the best. The griffin's not really a problem, but because the PPC is 50 damage, LRM 10s are what, like 60? What? How much did they do? Like, do them? They do like 4, so like 40 damage. They're annoying, not so bad. LRM 15 can hit anybody it can see. The chance to hit this is too good to just not do.
All weapons are go.
I suppose some structure somewhere. They should evac now. Ooh. Ooh, that was a bad one.
That got through my armor.
Good job. Objective secured.
Yay. Gonna keep this shot for a while? There you go. Okay, my person's still way back here, but let me see. Griffin. Rifleman. Riflemen's look cool, huh? This is a different variant than the one I have, I think. Yeah, I have a 3N. I guess it's like a ballistic variant. No, this is a ballistic variant. Maybe mine's like a shorter range variant. What is it? What does it have on it? I think I changed one of the weapons. AC5's AC. Oh, no, this is a longer range one. It's Javelin, LRM-15. So as long as I stay really far back, I don't have to worry, but gotta stay really far back. I'm about to lose my AC-20, annoyingly. Ugh, I don't really have many options here. If I move to here, I can turn so my left is facing the majority of these enemies.
Got it.
What? Why did that count as a sprint? I think it's because everybody's sprinting because the match is over technically. So they're like oh, you better run to evac. Darn. Yeah, melee would have been a good option, I think, but the rifleman has almost full armor, so
Hey.
I was going to use it to why can't I? Oh, combat's just over apparently.
Okay, let's go.
I'm not gonna move my trebuchet because I'm worried that combat's not over.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Right, Commander.
Like they failed their objective, so maybe they're just. Oh no, now combat starts again. That's annoying. They made me put my Centurion in a terrible place, and they're gonna blow off its arm. One hit to that arm and it's gone.
Minor damage, Commander.
Okay. Just LRM, the rifleman, I guess. I don't think it's really worth using the trebuchet right now, because it lost its other LRM.
Commander?
Okay, cold fire. You're really busted up. The melee wouldn't be a bad option. I need my left facing though, so I'd have to go there. I could punch that one or this one. If I punch this one in the back, it might kill it. If I hit its center, and that'll leave my back exposed, which has the most armor of any of my parts, so maybe I'll do that. You don't have the game? That's okay. I think half is enough to understand. When the thing I was talking about earlier is because I achieved the primary objective of this mission, it technically ended the mission, but I need to evacuate or defeat these enemies. So when the next round started, it considered the combat ceased because the objective was completed. Then when I decided to I tried to run to a good position to fire or whatever. Defeated, yeah, basically. So now I have to try to figure out how to deal with these guys, because it gave me a turn of not being able to fire on them from advantageous positions.
If you say so.
Ah, that wasn't good. I either need to hit that head or destroy its center torso. Because
Commander?
it's a dangerous mech. If I go here, I can fire all full salvo. Yeah, if you ever have any questions about what I'm talking about or what I'm doing, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. I try to explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it so that my weird decisions make sense. But if you don't know the terminology of the game, it might be difficult to understand. Keep you here. Strip some evades off of somebody. Maybe you? Also, that might blow off your arm. Didn't. Darn. I'm glad they're targeting the mech that hasn't taken any damage yet. Should I melee this? It wouldn't be bad, and it might knock out a leg.
Hey.
The javelin, though, I think the javelin needs to be knocked out. That thing's really annoying me. Oh, I can't with that one. Oh, okay. So you know what's going on. It's just that sometimes the terms don't make sense. All right then. Still, if you need any information, I'm happy to help. But okay.
I'm here.
I might go for another headshot on this guy. I have the precision strike ready. And, you know, that'd be nice to salvage another tank. Tank. Mech. Man, I just can't hit that head, huh? Hitting everything but. Ooh, a PPC in the back might actually cause me problems. I should probably avoid that.
Commander?
Should go for a punch. Knock it out. Bam. Left arm destroyed. Luckily the riflemen are like incredibly light armor
Waiting for orders.
for how strong they are.
Got it.
Okay.
Roger
Fire
that.
away. Oh, you know, I probably could have taken out the Griffin in that round if I would have just unloaded everything into it. Ooh. God, the sound of that AC always makes me nervous. It's like the AC-20 when it like fires. It's such a chunky noise that it scares me. Maybe I should have sensor locked that javelin. That wouldn't have mattered, I guess. It's gonna get a bunch of evades right now anyway. I'm gonna have to melee that javelin. It's got too many evades to deal with. No, my AC-20.
Commander. I'm losing weapon systems. Good to go.
How dare you? I like that gun. That was expensive. It's just a slow backup is kind of funny. Okay. I gotta get that,
Standing by.
I need to get this in a better position to not get shot in the back.
On my way.
Hydrate. That's probably a good idea, actually. I'm very thirsty. Okay. The cockpit does run hot, yeah. Oof. Alright. Rifleman. We're gonna go for another headshot. I don't need it. Turn on the good one. But I'm gonna keep trying for this headshot. There we go. Yeah. Head destroyed. And left torso. Alright, well, you know it works.
Destroyed.
Good to go.
Okay, Glitch. You have a good shot at just annihilating this Griffin. You shoot it in the back. I think you can just tear through its armor pretty easily. 35. Yeah, you can do it.
Moving
If
to
you hit
position.
everything in the center, it could kill it. Of course, I have to turn off some guns because it runs hot. Oh, I moved into the wrong spot. Oh well. I wasn't even paying attention just then. Wow. What a leap. Oh, I'm gonna punch that javelin with that with the
boy.
Marauder.
Heavy hit there.
Okay, I'm just gonna just unload again. That Griffin's getting like closer and closer to my trebuchet, which has like nothing left.
We're getting outflanked.
Oh gosh. Centurion's really taking a beating here.
Reporting.
I suppose that's the
Structural
danger of
damage.
melee, is that if you get into melee, you're sort of stuck in flanking position. They can easily just like outmaneuver you. This one didn't even move.
Affirmative.
There, I got your arm gone. One of them. Hoping for the torso, but that's
Right
fine
here.
too. Okay. I'm gonna cool down, go for a melee. It should kill the javelin, provided I don't miss, which is unlikely, but possible. Right arm destroyed. Well, that's a shame. I don't even know how I hit the right arm. I attacked its left side. What does it have left? 20 HP? Alright.
Commander,
I'll split fire it, I guess.
coordinates received.
I had to turn to cool down a little bit, so it works out fine. Oh, I can fire everything, too. Just, do that. Well, actually, probably the other way around. There you go.
Firing on target.
Pew pew! Aw, shame. Oh, if I would have used an AC, it would have knocked it down. Nice. Left
Critical
torso
hit,
destroyed.
Commander.
Stop shooting me in the back. What an annoying little, like, droid. Not droid, mech.
I'm getting pummeled.
It's about to get knocked down, though. It's jumping around too much. There, now it's just, now it literally is going to be dead next turn, because it can't, it won't be able to stand up in time. Oh, it's going for a melee on my Centurion, that's not good. Ugh. How much life does that torso have left? Probably not much.
That was a heavy hit.
It's gonna sound
Commander.
crazy, but I might have to eject the Centurion. Oh no, it's actually doing pretty well, never mind. Its back armor's pretty busted, but its front is like
Waiting
fully
for order.
intact, so as long as I make sure it doesn't get to my armor, it's probably fine. There you go. Just walk to there. Fire. Although, can I get behind it? I sure can. Can I melee behind it? No.
Coordinates received.
Fire away.
Here it comes.
Nice. Wonder if destroying arms makes it do less melee damage.
Critical hit, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
I might just shoot everything into it here. Can I get to a position where I can target both of them at the same time so that next turn I can fire? Yeah, there you go. Just unload everything. Am I facing its front or its back? I don't know, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's gonna die regardless.
Targeted.
As long as it
Now
hits,
strike.
it'll deal damage. Oh, it didn't hit some armor. What armor did that hit? It must have been the leg. That's a shame.
Waiting for
It
orders.
wouldn't have killed anyway, I was wrong. Split fire. Oh, you're not facing right. Split fire. Turn off a laser. Turn off 2 lasers. Ooh.
Got it.
Pew. Pew. Boom.
That's a critical hit.
Okay. Just fire everything you can into that torso. It's got 2 HP left. It's done for. Yeah, there it goes. 1 missile was enough to destroy it. I was making a firing retreat up that hill, but it turns out I didn't even need to get all the way up there. Ah. Oh, I hit my leg. We're good. Everything's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go for a melee kill on this Griffin, I think. Yeah. Let's get a little zoom in here. Oh, just zoom me right back out. Go for it. Oh.
Gotcha.
Well done, you managed to wipe the Op 4. Sure did.
Mission successful.
Yay! It's cold in the cockpit. Yeah. That mission was not difficult, but took a lot longer than I expected it to. And I did lose some important weapons. I lost my AC-20 and my LRM-15. Oh, but look at all that salvage. Wow. I actually don't really want any of this. I suppose another Marauder wouldn't hurt, but I'm not gonna use a second Marauder. I would just sell it. They're a bit too strong. I think it's unfair to have more than one. SRM-6 might be nice. Don't... I guess I could take the Trebuchet because I almost have one built already. Javelin pieces. The Blackjack piece here. Assassin piece. The Griffin piece. The Griffin's almost built as well. And then I guess I'll just take a Marauder piece because it's the most expensive. There you go. And it gave me a Kintaro piece and a Javelin with nothing else. Nothing good anyway. Cool. So that was the easiest mission that this area has to offer. And it basically totaled half my mechs. So I'm not looking forward to the other missions available here. Give me some repairs, please, Yang. Marauder's only damaged because I overheated it. The Trebuchet needs a refit. It's the LRM-15. I'm so sad about that. Actually, you know, I could probably slot an LRM-10 there instead, and then put more lasers on. That way it's not useless when it runs out of missiles. Yeah, I'll do that. It's not quite... Well, actually, no. The whole point of the Trebuchet is to fire the missiles, isn't it? So it kind of wouldn't make any sense to do that. How heavy is an LRM-20? 4 slots? How about an LRM-10? 2 slots? Oop. Oh, wait, I won't wait. It's not slots. 5 tons. 10 tons. So it basically just doubles the weight. It's going to be 15 tons? 7 tons. No, sorry, I'm wrong. Well, so is it more efficient to get 2 LRM-15s than it is to get an LRM-10 and an LRM-20? I guess it would be, what is it, 30 to, yeah. So it'd be 14 to 15. So it is. Weird. Okay. Well, in the future, if I decide to get an LRM, or to get 30 missiles firing out, I might do that. But I'm already kind of struggling with the armor allotment on this thing. Yeah. I can't target anything using it at all. It just sort of sandpapers, I think it's called. But it's really fun to use. It's really fun to watch the missiles fly and just like blast things apart. Yeah, all right. I'll grab another medium laser as well. Just give it the same load it had, basically. Repair all, confirm. Yep. 140 grand. I made 800K from that last mission, so I didn't lose any money on it, at least, but it wasn't the best. Also, losing my AC-20 really makes me sad, because they're pretty expensive. At least I had some in reserve. What do I want this ammo? I guess it doesn't... If the arm gets destroyed, the ammo's going up with it. Well, it might be wise to put in the other torso. That way, if they fire on this torso, it doesn't blow off this arm. If it gets an ammo explosion. Because this arm has nothing in it, so there's no point in keeping it. Ammo in the head. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. No, thank you. I think that's probably a bit risky.
Log and note.
Just having my pilots like sitting on top of an ammo crate. Give me back at least one of my mechs. There you go. Okay, contracts. What is the next easiest I can do? Heavy lure. Lodgement. I don't really want to do a capture base because those are incredibly hard. Commander of the Federated Suns is tracking an extremely heavy mech with Taurian heraldry. This provocation is almost certainly bait for a trap. We'd like you to spring this trap, engage the heavy mech, intercept the forces the Taurian Concordat sends to defend it, and destroy all of them. Sure. That sounds like fun. Give me some salvage on it, though, because if it's going to be an extremely heavy mech, I want it. Ooh. Right, the Treb's out of commission, isn't it? Yeah. So... I'm not... Oh, the Centurion's out, too. Okay, we're gonna get the Shadowhawk, and I guess the Blackjack? And the Rifleman and the Blackjack have the same sort of general purpose, so it might not be wise to have them both in the same mission. Oh, the Vindicator's not really suited for this sort of stuff. Although it has more armor, doesn't it? Oh, not really. The Griffin might be better as well. Griffin's only got an LRM-10 and a PPC. Yeah, let's do that. Faster bad ideas. I mean, it might be like I don't know if anybody's ever tried it. It could be a great idea. It just, in theory, doesn't sound, you know, quite as safe as not doing that. But I don't know. Who knows? It could be good. Fine, I'll bring the Blackjack. I'll bring the Burt on this mission. It actually might be better. It depends on how open this field is, because it's incredibly long range. Like, the Burt is extremely long range, so if it's an open field, it'll be really powerful. But if there's any sort of terrain differences, like hills or rocks, it might not work out very well. I was going to bring the LRMs to take advantage of terrain, but we'll see what happens. And it says an extremely heavy mech, and it's going to send other mechs to defend it, so I'm suspecting it'll be like an assault or a heavy with a bunch of like mediums or heavies to back it up. We're in the area where the hostile mech was sighted. Move up and try to flush it out. Let's see what sort of trap this is. Stay alert. Okay.
Now this is exotic,
So it's over here
right?
somewhere, probably. I don't really want to be in the water. It keeps your temperature down, but it lowers your movement speed.
Move order received.
And I want to get into these woods
Uh-huh.
to get some defense.
Affirmative.
Although, oh god, it's going to be a really close range. I might need to go over here. Because if it's going to be up here, then this whole area here is too close range to use the blackjack or the rifleman. I might be able to get an angle here to fire on it, but if it moves up this way, it's done.
Got something you want done?
Okay, Shadowhawk. Just move up. I'm gonna wait and see if it reveals anything. It did, okay.
Time to earn our money.
So it's right there. It's only a single mech that I've detected so far, which tracks with what information I was given.
Coordinates received.
But imagine, as soon as I attack it, they'll send more reinforcements.
Advancing, I guess.
The Marauder has amazing headshot damage, so it's possible to knock out the mech before it becomes an issue and before it closes on me. 70 tons? Oh, it's only a heavy. It might be a Marauder, though. I think Marauders are 70 tons. You have very good vision range, but you can't see it for some reason. I need to go here. I can see it from here. That seems too dangerous, though. That's really close. Although, it gives you a decent amount of evasions. Let's see. See what it is. It is a grasshopper. I have a couple pieces of that. I might be able to get a full grasshopper. Go ahead and just fire. Yeah. Pew pew.
Taking the shot.
Okay, there's other mechs available somewhere here. I can't see them, but they're here. Give me the rifleman. I can't use it yet. Okay then, just go here with the Shadowhawk and fire on it as well.
Coordinates received.
I'm assuming this is the heavy mech they were talking about. It's not a huge threat though, considering.
What now?
Just move up and fire.
Hey.
Just everybody in these woods.
Let's go.
It doesn't get to move until after my... Oh, actually it gets to move after this, so...
If you say so.
Pew pew! Okay, now its sensors are impaired, so it'll have a worse accuracy. They chose not to move it,
What can I do for you?
so I guess that means it's the rifleman's turn. It has very good range, so we're just gonna back it up and fire from a huge
On my
distance. Oh my god, that would suck so much. They do have items that you can put in your mechs to make them
Delivery.
cluster better, so they're less likely to sandpaper, and I really want one, because I wonder if it will work like that. Just this really strong, like, all missiles hit the head combo. I think that'd be incredibly funny to see. Oh, it's coming.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Okay, Mockingbird,
Waiting for orders.
you need to back out of there, because you're in a squishy mech.
Rolling.
You can sensor lock it, so it loses its evasions. It'll also make it easier to hit, just generally. Still don't see any other enemies on the radar.
Orders.
Eternity, you can go next. I'm gonna back you up a bit. I know, it's... The Shadowhawk needs to move to get it out of the way. So maybe I'll move this back here. And fire from there, and that seems good. I think most of these mechs run pretty cold, so I don't think I have to worry about overheating. Except on the Marauder.
Fire.
I might go for a legging, actually. The legs are going to be a lot easier to hit than the head. And it ends up being the same result. It's less fun. But 95% chance to destroy a leg, basically. Well, not destroy it, but get pretty close. Although, it's only a 30th. Headshots are way more fun, aren't they?
This might hurt.
Pew pew. Oh, head destroyed. Look how fun that was. Oh, you love to see it. Always go for the headshots.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Who cares? They not see me headshot that thing? Oh, it was great.
It's go time.
You keep your hostiles. I don't care. Oh, it's really satisfying, isn't it? Just watching them slowly travel and then blast the head apart. It's gonna be really hard to salvage that thing underwater. Imagine trying to get it out, too, because now it's not airtight, right? Like, all of its vacuum seals are gonna be busted. So it's just gonna be, like, filling with water. And salt water, too. That was good stuff. Ah. It is. It's very well hydrated. You're correct.
Good to go.
I guess just advance. There's no reason not to. Got to take out those other people, so I might as well start moving up. Although my long-range mechs probably shouldn't be moving up first. Cicada. Ooh. No! Don't shoot the bird. It's weak. It's got thin armor. I don't want it to die. Not this time.
Moving to
I'll be ready to get blasted. Go for a headshot. See if we can get twofer. Nah, darn it. So I think I did hit the head. Yeah, I hit the head, I just didn't blow it up. That's a shame. Suppose it can't happen every turn.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
God, this thing has such good range. Holy crap.
Got it.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, she is pretty good
Warriors,
already.
show 'em what you got.
I don't know if she has level... I don't know if she's max level piloting yet.
I'm there.
But considering how often she gets headshots... Oh, I moved it up again. I keep forgetting this is my long-range mech. I shouldn't... I keep on moving it up just by instinct. Yeah.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah, it's fine. A 45 tonner. Oh, I think that's a Griffin.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, Shadowhawk, go in. Go in and blast. Wait for go. Maybe don't go in. I need to get I can't really hit those LRMs very well at that range. I might trade out this thing's LRMs for SRMs, more SRMs. Because the AC-5, well, AC-5 is kind of long range. Aw, miss. Right, torso destroyed.
Critical hit, Commander.
Looking good. Got another one coming in somewhere? Nah, I can't see it.
I'm here.
Eternity, move up and finish off that cicada. I'm not gonna bother precision striking it. It's so close to death. If I did that, it would still blow up. Actually, you know what? It's not really. Like, its center torso isn't that badly damaged, so...
I'll try.
Oh, well, I got the leg and the head. Well, there you go.
I got him.
That'd be a fun one, yeah. Just like a critical hit to the head. Oh, they busted the coffee machine.
Good to go.
Like, oh, we have to replace the tea kettle. Just something silly like that. I think that'd be fun. I imagine you could probably find a mod with silly voice lines.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Okay, I need to move the Burt back out of combat. It is, I need it to be a long-range shooter, not a
Copy that,
close-range
Commander.
brawler. Yeah, just like barely an expense at all.
What's up, boss?
Just everybody gets like they could like even make it so it like lowers morale or something when it gets destroyed. It would be kind of annoying, I guess, if I did that. If it like actually had like a gameplay like affecting thing, but it would be kind of fun.
Locking in target.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that's the third headshot this round or this match. Oh my god! Eternity's a killer. They don't even have a chance to eject. She's like literally murdering people. She's like going out of her way to kill the pilots here.
Acknowledged.
Moving out.
Moving to position.
So good. This mech is so strong. When I first got it, I was really disappointed with it because it was like it had like really low armor. But after I switched out some of the weapons and boosted the armor level and realized it had the ability to headshot so well, my god, it's so strong. They're ruthless, yeah. In America, women go to war. We have a lot of female soldiers. It's a volunteer soldier thing here. I don't know if it's the same elsewhere. But we volunteer for who goes to the military. I suppose it's probably similar to most places.
Okay.
Same in Germany? Yeah. Oh, there's another 75-tonner over there. That mech is heavier than the mech they told me was the heavy mech. I can't really get a good angle here.
Got it.
If I sprint there, though, I don't think it can hit me. I think I'm out. I should be outside of its range. If not, I have at least a few evasions. Although I'm not really worried about a Wolverine. They're not that strong. Well, this is the AC-5 variant, so it's a bit more dangerous, but not much.
Coordinates received.
It's obstructed, but still still a decent shot. Ah, darn. Whee! Well, it's definitely within range now. Okay, Shadowhawk, you can actually get vision on whatever that is. It's 75 tons, so I'm gonna guess it's a Marauder. They seem to really like deploying Marauders against me. Yep, sure is. Same variant? Yep, same variant. I've seen one Marauder that had AC-20s, but I haven't seen any since that one that I saw. So I'm wondering, like, if they're just incredibly rare, or if it's a different, like, group of people that have it. Because it seems like the factions have different mechs they specialize in.
I'm here.
Do I want to... Do I want to try headshotting that Marauder? I mean, I'm on a streak, after all.
Okay, let's go.
Figure I may as well.
There we go.
I think I hit the head. I did hit the head. It didn't kill it, though.
I hear ya.
It's so strong. Oh, God. Okay. Can I get an angle on that Wolverine anywhere? No. I have to move up.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Here it comes. Oh, it went into the spore cloud. Which means it's, like, harder to hit, but takes more damage, I think.
Standing by.
If I sensor lock it, though, it won't matter. Wolverine! Oh, it's going into the field as well. I think that it'd be funny to have multiple Marauders, but I think it'd be too strong. Anyway, I think it would like trivialize the game, so I don't think I'm going to salvage it. I will try to headshot it, and I will sell it if it lets me, but I'm not going to use it in my missions, I don't think. I'd like to use a variety of mechs, because it's more fun that way for me. But I am going to try getting it regardless, because it'll be fine. Oh! She's a killer! She's so good.
Enemy down. Ready to get it on.
I mentioned this at the beginning of the other mission, but I honestly think there's like a stat roll at the beginning of every mission. There has to be. That determines whether or not your people are gonna do well. I must have rolled like a +2 or something, and all my people, like my my headshots are just out of control. I've headshot every mech on this map, like except for like the cicada, I think. Speaking of cicadas, the cicadas around here have been really noisy. Like, they don't usually come as close to my house as they are right now. I like them, but boy, they're loud. Do I dare try to headshot this Wolverine?
I'm getting pummeled.
I do. I want to.
Yes, Commander.
Try it. If I miss, I'll probably just core it.
Copy.
Phew. Ah, darn. I hit the head, but with a medium laser.
Good to go.
Oh, you know a problem with them? Oh, yeah, you live in a different account. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. They're, honestly, they're very loud, but they're kind of like white noise. Like, they don't really make any sort of... like, there's just such a constant sound that they're not annoying. They're just loud. And it's such like a background noise. It's like having a fan on when you fall asleep or something. Like, you barely hear them because they're constantly making that noise. So you hear them at first when it starts, and then you just don't hear them after a while. And they're kind of nice, like crickets. They're kind of soothing to listen to.
All weapons are go! Another hit like that and you're toast!
Although I suppose there's different kinds of cicadas.
Commander?
The ones that we have make a constant droning noise. There are ones that make like chirping noises, and those might get annoying. God, this Wolverine's taking a beating. Oh, there we go. CT destroyed. Okay, cool. Nice.
That's a kill.
All targets down, Commander. Good shooting. Thank you.
Mission successful.
Let's see the salvage. I think I can actually build a grasshopper, because I smashed its head, and I think I had 2 parts already. Oh my god, she got all the kills. Grasshopper, yeah, I think I can make that grasshopper. And the Marauder. There's so many parts, there's so many mech parts, because I just shot them all in the head. Give me the grasshopper so I can have a new mech. The Marauder, I might just get other parts, let's see. I got 1 Marauder part, 1 Vindicator part, and 1 Cicada part. And then I got the PPC and some heat sinks and a jump jets or 2. It's not bad. But, you know, would have liked some more mech parts, but I'll take it. I got a full grasshopper out of this, so I'm happy to see that. You can speed up any move or attack animation by pressing spacebar? What? Why didn't I get that tooltip earlier?
That mech you wanted is back online.
Mech chassis complete. Grasshopper GHR 5H. Hey yo, don't be fooled by its whimsical name. The Grasshopper is a killer that specializes in hunting down light and medium mechs. Its superb jump ability and good armor allows it to get behind foes easily to bring its all-energy weapons to bear. Cool. So it's like a Griffin, but better. Or maybe a Vindicator's a better, like, comparison. Bays. Let me look at it. Wow, it's tall. Look at how tall that thing is. How big is the Marauder? Look how tall it is. That thing's really tall. It's almost off the screen. Oh, it's kind of cool, huh? His face kind of looks like a grasshopper's head. Maybe that's why it's called a grasshopper. Maybe we'll make it green. Maybe green's a good color for it. There you go. Heavy skirmish and cavalry, it says. I don't know what that means, but cool. I mean, I thought it was the jumping ability, but its head also does look like a grasshopper, so maybe it's both. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But its head does look like a grasshopper, regardless. If it jumps, it jumps. It has, like, pretty decent movement, though, doesn't it? Not as good as my Shadowhawk or my Blackjack, but... Well, I guess it's the same as the Blackjack. But it's a heavy mech, so I wonder what that means for heavy mechs. It's got such little piddly legs. Look how small its legs are. Well, I look forward to trying it out. It seems like it'd be kind of fun. Does it have any special upgrades or anything? It's got LRM 5 in its head. That's kind of cool. Bunch of heat sinks. Large laser in the torso for some reason. That's wacky. Okay, cool. Well, I look forward to using it in my next mission. Unfortunately, it's been 4 hours, and it's time for me to end stream. So, thanks for hanging out and chatting, and watching and whatnot. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing an art stream to draw assets for my stream, and like sub badges and maybe more emotes and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing it with my left hand, so I'm not self-conscious. It's going to look really ugly. But if you want to pop in for that, I'd appreciate seeing you there. And if not, don't worry about it. It's not for everybody, and it's probably only going to be like a one-time thing. Maybe like once a month, maybe, if it's fun. But I don't know if it'll be a full 4 hours or not, because I don't know what I would do for 4 hours. I don't think it will take that long to design all these. But anyway, I'm out of here, so take care, drink water, take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye.